Hello, what's going on, y'all? Oh, you like that? Yeah, it's a funky little track there. Kind of reminds me of Sonic or something like that. Collecting coins and jumping on, what the hell's his name? Eggman's head. Dr. Robotnik. Anyway, what's up, y'all? It's Monday, start of the trading week. It's no noise. Z with Z-Rex coming at you live today. Had to restart. The audio is off. What's off about it? Audio is off. Oh, you mean the total? Yeah, the desktop audio is off. Okay, cool. Oh, man. Yeah, yesterday I was finishing up the video and my allergies have been kicking my ass and I turned off the mic and I forgot to turn it back on and I recorded like the last 10 minutes with no audio. Whoops. That's okay. We're going to wrap it up. I did some more deep diving on the hash ribbons, which is where I fell off that. So we're going to follow up on that today. Alrighty. Some interesting price action. Ethereum. Jesus Christ. It just doesn't stop. Like, I can't believe this thing is $3,300. It's just jumping to fib targets every few days. It's crazy. Equities bouncing all right today. What else? We got some oil continuing to rally, almost $65. Euro bouncing. Precious metals looking really good. But we good. All right, good deal. Thank you for that information. All right, let's just get into some price action here. Total market cap today is looking pretty beast mode. Only about 4 hours left till the close. It did look like it did make a little wick high here. Body closing above all this would look pretty damn sexy. It'd be the highest body close ever if it does close above this 2.2 trillion area, which is pretty likely given this structure. I mean, this looks pretty damn good. Let's go to just without bitty Bitcoin. Yeah, look at this. Just taking off new highs. This is just super crazy. Altcoins are just really destroying Bitcoin's gains right now. I know the maxis don't want to hear about that. Let me pull up something I shared with some buddies here. I made this chart the other day. Where is it? Or actually just last night I made it. But if I can find the damn thing. Oh, yeah, here it is. How can I open this up and share it easily? Maybe if I do it like this. Oh, I know how I can do it. It's on my desktop. Here she is. I thought that was pretty interesting. It just kind of shows the dominance of these other markets right now outside of Bitcoin. And all I did was I printed up Ethereum, XRP, Coinbase, Doge, some of the big movers in this run, and then I just plotted the just Bitcoin by itself, because if you put Bitcoin on here, you know, obviously a lot more people were searching for Bitcoin, so it just really dwarfs the scale and you can't really tell. So I just wanted to show that Bitcoin isn't near the interest that it had on Google searches back at the last peak. But all these altcoins are just, I mean, they're like dwarfing all of the 2017 hype. So I thought that was kind of interesting. And you can see Dogecoin is the only one that got a little hyped up back over here. And what is that, 13, 14 probably. So I just thought this was interesting, really just showing lots of altcoin strength. I mean, this market seems to be all about altcoins right now, which is a little bit different than the last one. It's also a little bit concerning, too, that this is the latter end of the bullish cycle and not the beginning of it. But pretty interesting chart here. And you can easily recreate this, just type this stuff. And then I did. It took off all the time because anything pre-2012, really pre-2013-ish, looks all like this. It's just dead flat. Because that time, no one was looking at no bitty Bitcoins. All right, back over here to price action. Dominance. Look at this. Here's another thing that just illustrates that other chart we just showed you. I mean, Bitcoin dominance is absolutely just getting murdered week after week after week. I mean, this is starting to look like this section right here, which is literally the very end of the bull market last time. So I'm going to be real curious if this kind of correlates to the last time, if we get some kind of fractal. But I mean, to be fair, we did have the acceleration start from up here almost in the exact same time frame, which is kind of funny. March, middle of March, start rolling over, and this is actually about right there. Mid-March starts rolling over. So, man, it'd be crazy if we still got another year or so to go on this price action, but man, anything can happen. So dominance just continuing to get pummeled. Just pretty terrible. What's going on, Mama Bear? You're not... Ethereum's going to become Mama Bear now. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know about that. All right, Bitcoin. Let's get to bitty bits. This looks pretty damn good on the 3 hour. We got the higher high that just got made early in the morning. We got higher lows. We got a nice little test of the previous structure and that horizontal and the trend line and all the EMA. So that's pretty sexy. I'd imagine once Ethereum starts chilling out a little bit, I imagine some of that's going to come to Bitcoin. Maybe not. Usually that is what happens, but this market does feel a little bit different. But I just love how this is consolidating right here so far. I mean, above this 55,000 level. 50, really 6,000 looks really good. We do have the Mama providing pretty nasty resistance, though. Again, just that 59K area is very important. And I really would like to see Bitcoin get over like 60,000 for a couple of daily candles. That would make me feel a lot better about these rallies and not the rug getting pulled out. Because, you know, like, what the hell is this crap? Even back in, let's go back in time to the big pump, McPumpson, back over here. I guess we had like one here in the early part of that rally where we did go sideways for, what is that, about 42 days, which is funny because wow, 45 days, that correlates very well with what I'm going to show with hash ribbons in a second. And so what are we at right now? Looks like we're even longer, so you could kind of argue from back here. We'll be a little more conservative right here. So 57 days. It is already on the longer end of these consolidations on these run-ups. So, yeah, I really want to see the daily start getting some momentum here because we don't want to be living underneath this mama camel hump for too long. That would not be good. Let's go to futures. What are they selling us? They're telling us hash. Oh, I just put that there to remind me to show the hash ribbon chart. Man, futures look really good on the 3 hour consolidating right here about this gap. Filled about half of it so far. DMI looks great. Daily again, though, still needs a lot of work. I'm going to go to hash ribbons after this so I don't forget. Daily, well, actually, you know what? Hold on. Daily on futures looks a lot better than spot price. We're above the mama. We're above every single moving average. They're not in chronological order, though. They're pretty damn close. Another few days, like this week, if we just stay above like 56,000, we probably will get them to all cross. So spot price looking a little bit more bullish. Futures price looking a little bit more bullish than spot price. So that is interesting. Same numbers, though, really about 59,000 and about 56,000, just kind of whatever range in between there. Let's go to hash ribbons before I forget that. All right, so I did a bunch of analysis last night on this. Noiz. That's good job, Mr. Rock. So I did some hash ribbon analysis, and I was talking about it last night, but I accidentally cut my mic off, forgot to turn it back on, whatever. So we're going to go finish that thought up here. And I went back and tested every single instance and measured every single one. Because I was just curious. There was a weird pattern, and it never happened in Bitcoin, but it did happen on Ethereum. And just real quick to look at that, you can see that if we go on Ethereum's, you have this buy signal, capitulation buy signal happen like super fast after capitulation to the upside of another 40%. So, and it's big rallies happening in this. I don't know if this was made specifically for Ethereum, but Ethereum seems to behave a little bit different. And so I'd never seen it go buy inside the capitulation zone. It's usually right after it. And so I only could find it on Bitcoin and Litecoin. I'm sorry, did I find Ethereum and Litecoin? Maybe it was only Litecoin. It might have only, yeah, it was only on Litecoin. There's only one instance back in time where it did that similar posturing where it bought inside the capitulation zones. And funny enough, it was right before a mega extended rally into the summer. So kind of interesting. See, it's kind of doing the same thing. Kind of interesting price action there. Again, we never like to weigh and put all of our eggs on one indicator, but this is something that is definitely noteworthy. Whoops. And let me go through the details that I researched yesterday. So percent gain loss is this first column, and then the second one is the duration to the next buy signal. So it starts, when it starts turning red, I just measured whatever a max drawdown was in that capitulation zone to the next buy signal. So the second column is from the start of these green dots to the blue dot, the time that it took to do that. And so you can see going back in time, and the ones that have J, like there's just a couple signals sometimes. So 2012 J is just June, and this one is March, I believe, not May. This one is March. But regardless, it's not super important the actual time, the month that it happened, but you can see here almost all of these do have some pretty big drawdowns, but there is 4 of them. 2020, late 2020, which is actually this guy right here, had a 41% increase. 2013 had a 59. Then you got a 28% in 2012 and a 46. Man, you got a 46 and a 41 in from this one here and this one here in 2020. So 2020 has been clearly a very bullish year, as we all have known, for bitty bits. But yeah, so this is kind of interesting. And the average day looks to be around, a lot of 30s in there, and only 2 outliers that were well above the average range at 73 and 120. So it's just, when I said that earlier about Bitcoin, when I was measuring the distance of the consolidation, I just thought it was interesting that it was also following inside of these ranges. So we are getting pretty much on the long end of the range. There is one at 73 before we get that rebuy signal. And we have technically had, I don't think any sell-off really sustained. Yeah, I mean a little bit here, maybe like 8% if you count this first little hash. But already so far, we don't have the buy signal yet, but already so far we're up about 20% on this 2021 measure. So again, something I don't like to just hang the hat on. I'm not going to make trading decisions just off of this, but as we talked about it, way earlier in the year, we did get this buy signal here, and that was nice cherry on top after getting over 618 and lots of other confluence. So that was nice to see. See if we get something similar here, but just wanted to share that with you guys. Alrighty. Let's go back to Bitcoin. You know what? I'm actually going to do something a little unorthodox today because it's already a little bit later than I thought. We're going to jump over to equities because crypto doesn't close. So just in case. Actually, oops, wrong chart. We don't want to do it on here. We want to save that and delete and go to equities. All right, here we go. Equities just still sideways, kind of funky chart action. It just can't do anything. This little candle combo right here is really just ranging us up between about 4160-ish and that 4210 area at the top of this box. We almost went right to it before the rejection. We've been watching that box for well over a month now. And so now we're at the top of it finally. Do we get a swift rejection up here? I don't know, man. It's tough. As long as this is really holding that 4160s, I don't really see any big issue with this chart. Let's go. We're going to look at VIX in a second and see if it shows us anything. NASDAQ looking a little bit heavy. You're getting the EMAs open to the downside, but then you got major support right below it at 13.7. And same shit, different day as the other videos last week. As long as it's holding 13.7, whatever. And after 13.7 probably gets us down to 13.3 again, and we'll have to reevaluate. And then obviously anything back over this 14K area is party time, blue sky breakout mode, and we can probably look for a $15,000 target on NASDAQ if we did break that. Dow is actually looking really good today. Resetting on the 3-hour. Wow, man, Dow staying above about 34K, maybe even all the way down to about 39-ish. To retest this. This actually looks really damn good for Dow, but still right up on the edge, man. It's so close to breaking out, but just not quite. Russell bouncing off the 10 and 21. Chrono order here. This is looking pretty good. We are kind of far away. Oh, hold on. Forget to turn my mic back on. All right, it's good. We are a little far away from the long-term moving averages, but I mean, it just doesn't look bad. This is a funky-ass pattern. I don't know what the hell this is. I wouldn't even call it a Head and Shoulders. It's some new shit. I don't know what it is, some bird thing. But, yeah, it just having a Bears are slapping it when it gets to right above 2300, and so we really need to see that close above like 2310-ish, and we're getting a little bit of weakness, but again, long-term MAs are right below it, so it's just kind of like, man, it's just making it really hard and difficult to trade these indices, especially Russell. It's been very difficult for the last couple of months to really get a good trade in on this guy. That 2160 area has been pretty nice for buying bounces. I've played that a couple of times, but I'm just kind of waiting on this guy. Nothing really sexy to talk about on it. Dow Jones is what's real sexy, though. Look at this. Just keeps making highs. We were talking about this last week. Like, we can't get very bearish on equities if Dow Jones and transportations and what's like measuring economic movement just keeps rallying to the upside. Like, you just can't get bearish. I had some friends that all got super bearish over the weekend. They're like, Black Monday's coming. And I'm like, what? Like, why? It's like, why do you even think that? Like, we're above every single average. And let's actually go back in time, because just I do want to share this knowledge with you guys. We're going to go back to 1987. Zoom back in time. And if you want to do that, instead of scrolling back, a lot of people just keep scrolling and scrolling. All you got to do is hit Alt-G, and you can go to, and you can make even a custom range. You don't have to look at all of it, so you can get real granular there with that data. And look how fast that was compared to scrolling back. Anyway, to the point I wanted to make, look at this. This is very, very important. So everybody's like Black Friday, Black Mondays, black bullish or bearishness, whatever. But look what happened. We made these big highs. You know, this is well before the Black Monday crash over here in October. You know, this is a late summer in August. We're just rallying, being all fine and dandy. What's up? What's up? Making highs. Started getting some selling pressure. Good little 7-8% came to the mama. Started messing up the dailies. Hold on. Started messing up the daily, spaghettiing them out. They need to reset. And see, this is another good example, actually, I'm saying why I want to see the reset on Bitcoin, too. I don't want it to, like, not get definitively over the mama and reset all the oscillators and the moving averages, because then crazy shit like this can happen. So anyway, back to the topic at hand for Black Monday is... Look how far it was until Black Monday happened. It was almost 2 months later. And so, and look at this structure too. You started getting really weak structure. You started selling, getting major resistance at the basic 618 retracement in the mama. And then you had a knife through butter candle here that goes through all the EMAs, which we hate to see those. It does happen. But we hate to see those, and it immediately negates any kind of sexy chart action. And then it starts drifting down. And then even before Black Monday, you had all the EMAs on, you know, if you want to be real aggressive, maybe this day, but definitely this day, they all opened up to the downside, cautioning, saying, hey, and you got DMI super strong, RSI is already like sub 30. I mean, that's when that warrants. Like, usually Black Mondays and big sell-offs are not just going to come out of like up here and just dump all in everybody's face in one day. So I just wanted to bring up the point, you usually get some warning signs before some major sell-off. And we can go to another recent major sell-off and show that as well. Corona sell-off. Not only did you not get the knife through butter on this one, you had it gap through all of them. So it just hopped, skipped, and jumped over all of them, started getting bearish, and then you start getting this pressure, right, after a nice little almost 10-ish% down move. Then you get all the EMAs open and down, and then you get follow through. I mean, so this is, I mean, we're gonna get a little bit of warning, generally speaking, before major sell-offs. Even over here, the EMAs get messed up. That's in 2018 in that Christmas sell-off. This one in the summer did get pretty brutal. To be fair, you got 1, 2, 3 days in the 2015 summer. It just went 10%. So, but just kind of sharing that. I think that's enough examples. Usually the market and price will give you a couple of hints before it ultimately just rolls over and dies. Well, temporarily dies. 55. All right. So VIX is actually giving us an interesting posturing here. We got that pressure, but it does have the EMAs opening up to be a little bit bullish. So that might be a little bit concerning. Anything back over about 20, I'd probably look for a pretty large spike from that. This is interesting. So we're getting the first signs on VIX that there might be a little bit of a pop. We're not seeing it on VVIX at all, though. VVIX is still all kinds of spaghettied up, even on the 3 hours, so whatever. Look at oil coming to retest perfect bounces. Let's see if we can get and stay above 64 bucks now. If we do, I do think that this thing wants to come tag this trend line in the low 70s. Bonds had a nice little bounce today, but just kind of gave it up, so that's whatever. Yeah, look at this. Gave it all up on that 3 hours, so that's kind of funky. Lots of support, though, right here. Look, all the EMAs are within, like, one handle, like in the 157 handle, so that's very interesting. Mega support in the in the 156.25 area. ZN showing the same kind of posturing. TNX kind of rolling over here a little bit more. Looks like this was just a relief rally, and looks like we're probably about to get some follow through to the downside on this. Maybe test this trend line and see what happens. Dixie bouncing very nicely off of here. Very regular to have a retrace kind of liquidation break. It went a little deep today, deeper than I'd like to see for some bullish action on here, but as long as it's holding this trend line, it's okay. Euro, oh my goodness, it's already 3-2. Hold on, let me go to gold. Very nice gold move here, just super sexy pouncing. It's got now the reset on the EMAs. Oh man, that's great. Let me look at my portfolio real quick. I might need to take off some gold stuff, because as y'all know, I've been nibbling gold on dips as long as we hold above that 1260-ish area on the daily closings. And even 3 hour would probably start to scare me a little bit. But look at this, just like we were talking about it in the last video on Friday, just like it's right at the threshold, but it's not broken yet. So this is a good thing of plan your trade, trade your plan. If you'd have just like got shook out of here and took every position off, and because your plan is to not get out until you break like 1760 on a close, then you would have been real mad today. So I just held through that. That was my plan. I'm still sticking to it. I'm still buying dips and adding positions, although I am pretty heavy already. I even did some futures down here on gold, so those are playing out well today. I might take those off since we are right at the top of this range, and yeah, actually I probably am going to do that. And then I'll just re-add it if we get back above about 1800. But we're like close enough is close enough. I mean, look at this candle hit almost 1800 to the dot. Alrighty, let's see here. Do I need to take off any options? SLV looks so good, doesn't it? Let's go look at silver. Yeah, wow. Silver, though. Beast mode candle on silver. Reset on the daily now with this close. This is a very good looking chart right here, guys. The only thing it needs is... Actually, it's about to get it today, too. Yeah, this chart is beast mode on silver now. So after consolidating, kind of made this little inverted head and shoulders type pattern. Just riding up these... EMAs on the daily. Let's get rid of that trend line. Yeah, I had a lot of sloppiness in here. Only real good signal back in here, but all this got real spaghettied out while it just kind of digests. But I mean, look at this beast mode candle. This, let's go look at it on the weekly. All right, so yeah, I mean, as long as this thing's back now, it's back above 2650. I mean, this looks very good. It would have to break all the way back below 26 for me to be like, maybe that's not that good of a chart, but right now it most definitely looks pretty damn sexy. All right, yeah, I like this. Let's get a little sell-off into these EMAs coming up, and so I can buy some more. Platinum bouncing off, riding up this EMAs. This looks really good too, y'all. I like this consolidation, just sine waving on the long-term EMAs. The mama, they're all within... You know, it doesn't have the long-term ones, but all the shorter-term ones are within 20 bucks of each other, rising aggressively 200 MA. No momentum on the oscillators, though, so that kind of sucks. We are finally just getting it back on the 3-hour, though, today. So let's see what happens with the platinum, and we did just recross the 200 and the 377 as well on the 3-hour, so that is really confirming that $1,200 zone as a major support. And again, this weekly chart just looks awesome, and the platinum monthly chart is actually about to flip. Like it's building up like super sexy long time for platinum on the monthly. Very nice. Oh, palladium stalling out right here at our target at around 3K. That's like the same, close to the same price as Ethereum. Who would ever believe that a year ago, that Ethereum would surpass palladium futures price? Anyway, still got momentum on this. A little weak on the 3-hour, but we got it on the DMI, 3-hour RSI, that is. I mean, this looks pretty damn good as long as it's holding about 2870-ish. So this is interesting. This is the Wilshire Index. This is like all the major markets. It's like the economy of... or the markets for the world. And you can see that it's actually kind of struggling to make highs. So if there's anything that's kind of bearish, it might be this. Like, it's just not really getting any love. Like, we got this kind of funky W pattern. We are retesting kind of the high range, but no significant breakout. We can't zoom in on this one either because it only gives you the end of the day data. But yeah, it's something we're going to keep an eye on here. But hey, man, we are retesting the opening EMAs, so maybe it is going to be super sexy time. Jeez, man, these freaking allergies. I don't know what the hell's in the air right now, but it'd be messing with me, boy. I did get out of the gold trade last week, but the trade results are all fine. I'm losing resolution. I shouldn't. I haven't had one dropped frame the whole time. This is like the one time I have no drop frames. Are you sure it's maybe your internet or something? I don't know. It looks fine on my Streamlabs. I hope it's okay now. Oh, let's see. You got out of gold last week, but the trade results are all fine. Hey, you can't be mad about making money, man. That's for sure. I've just been really trying to work on holding things longer until like a lower time frame at least tells me, hey, this trend might be botched. And again, like I was saying, I was just trading my plan on this guy too, so probably will take off the futures and just let my options ride on this. See what happens. Redditors are pumping the SLV. Oh god, the SLV pump crew. Is that what it is? That's the consensus. SLV's got a nice daily chart here agreeing with future price. Yeah, I mean, silver just looks beast mode, man. I don't care about Reddit or anything else. And all that stuff. That chart's already been consolidating really nice over the last, like, week or so. And now we're getting out of that resistance here with a pretty definitive candle. So, Very nice, SLV. I guess. Thanks, Reddit. You're the best. What would we do without you? All right, let's go back up to Shanghai. Shanghai, look at this compression in Shanghai. Riding up to 200. I mean, this is a nice little ascending triangle on these lows. I would like to actually nibble on some Shanghai here, but I'm going to be patient and wait this week. I might do some FXI or maybe some BABA or something like that. But, man, as soon as it starts creeping up over 3,500, that's going to excite me in the pants for some long Shanghai. Everyone's favorite place, China. I know Scott really loves China. That's his favorite. All right, let's go back to these cryptos that we brushed over. Alrighty then. Litecoin, what you doing, baby? Coming right up to the resistance level, 300. Very nice. It's just going to be chilling here. Looks like it for now. Still bullish, but we need some follow through. It finally just got there, so this is, unless you already have positions, for me, this is a no-go. Definitely not longing up here right underneath major resistance. That usually does not bode well for P&L. Ethereum Classic, oh my goodness. Of course it's rallying its butt off. I mean, you know, with the Ethereum running and getting crazy, that isn't that much of a surprise. Everything looks bullish about this. Every oscillator, all the EMAs, and almost every time frame. Getting a little bit of weakness on the crack time frames, but I mean, those are crack time frames, so that can flip around in another hour. This is a pretty aggressive move, though, on ETC. This is almost vertical on the weekly, so I mean, it doesn't mean it can't keep going vertical, but yeah, we're up here, man. We're up here. Look at this DMI at 70. When was the last time DMI was 70 here? And then we had a pretty decent correction over the next 150 days before pumping. And I do have this spidey sense weird feeling that we are getting ready to do some consolidation like this, where stuff does pull back and gets kind of boring because everyone is, it's just like, oh, if it doesn't go up 20% a day, this shit is BS. And maybe just kind of go sideways a little bit through the summer and have the last hurrah at the end of the year. That would fit very well for crypto fractal stuff. But yeah, I mean, dude, this thing is breaking out to new highs too, like $52, or I'm sorry, $42, mid-40s. So as long as this thing is holding that 42 range, I mean, this thing is bullish, but I'm definitely cautious up here. It is getting harder and harder to hold a lot of these longs, I'm sure y'all can attest to. Let's see. Nice little candle dump here on Ripple. What is Ripple Me Nipples doing? Ripple Me Nipples has lost its momentum on the 3-hour time frame as of this morning. And that is confirmed on the oscillators. Not quite yet on the price, just on the pure price action. And the daily still looks okay. I mean, it still looks okay above like that 138-ish level, this horizontal. But it is noteworthy that we've got a little bit of pressure creeping in on the 3-hour. So maybe we get a little back a retest to this. And another retest to this would be kind of ugly. Because you'd start breaking the 200 simple. You know what? This should be breaking out already, especially with some of the altcoins and how they're acting. Man, like this. Let's zoom out a little bit. God, Ripple's chart is so crazy. This is such a funky chart, man. I guess mostly this is because of that stupid FUD. The SEC's suing Ripple. It's like, yeah, the SEC sues people all the time. Anyway, Ripple kind of looking crappier. XLM looks okay, though. It actually looks better. It's above the 200. EMAs are all open. You don't have any negative momentum on the oscillators. Daily still needs some work, but it's almost there to reset. Above like 50 cents, this looks fine. No big problems with this guy. Maybe ratchet it up to like 52 cents, I would. DOT finally getting up over the resistance level. Next spot, 39 to 40 is going to be huge resistance, but this does look like it's pumping to get up there. Again, it's got the mama, just like Bitcoin's chart. Bitcoin charts looks almost just like this. See, now looking at it on the daily, like the low time frame looks cool, but when you look at this on a daily and you go all the way back to mid-February and you've been in this stupid range since then, yeah, Yeah, I don't like it. There's better coins out there than this. It looks like Dot's kind of played out most of its momentum here, just kind of really going sideways. And we do have a lower close on a body from here to here, so that is a little bit noteworthy. Bears did a little bit of damage, technical damage, on this sell-off late April. So, yeah, I don't like Dot. I'm not a fan of the Dot right now. Link, what's up? Link, are you saving the Zelda here? Is it going to Zelda Moon time? Yeah, kind of. Major resistance, double topping, mid upper 48s. I mean, this looks pretty good. The 3 hour looks, I mean, the 3 hour does look pretty sexy. No momentum on the oscillators yet. It did have it for a second back here, but it has given it up. I'd like to see that pick back up. And we should be getting that with this candle structure pretty soon. Like, yeah, as long as it stays above like 41.50 for another couple candles, we should get that. So Link looks a lot better than Dot, that's for sure. Not in a stupid range since February, kind of just grinding up these EMAs. Again, major overhead resistance up here. And that's why I'm not even taking a lot. Like some of these coins have looked really good in their price, and I did nibble on some stuff last week. But, I mean, now we're just coming back up to these major resistance areas. I mean, unless it's going to do like what ETH does, where it's just like, oh, one day, let's just blow to the next resistance, which totally could happen. Like I said, I'm just being cautious. I'm probably about 50% allocated right now. Oh, here we go. ADA, February consolidation. I mean, look at this crap. Let's zoom out a little bit. Weekly. I mean, look at these weekly. I mean, what is this? February 22nd. It's now May, guys. What is this? What are you doing, Charles? Almost reset on the oscillators. I mean, this does look pretty good. Higher lows, incrementally, really small, a little higher highs. Reset on here. I mean, if it's gonna break, you'd be thinking it should be doing it like any freaking moment now. Yeah, this is an interesting chart. Any moment, ADA looks like it's going to pop. Man, anything back below 130, though, this thing's probably going to come back and test the lower 120 area. So, for me, I'd probably rather see a breakout of 140 and then maybe on a retest get in. But, yeah, I don't know. There's just better stuff than ADA. All right, let's see. Bitcoin Cash. Just chilling right here to G. Oh, no momentum on the RSI. Still has it on the DMI, though. This looks good. I do like this a lot, consolidating at this high level. Actually, this chart looks pretty damn good. So, BCH looking a lot better than some of these other ones, like ADA and DOT. Nice retest of this area. I mean, dude, this looks pretty awesome above, like, 850-ish. Yeah, maybe a little higher. I mean, 850 gives you plenty of space, but even back below 9 probably gets a little bit concerning. But overall, that's a pretty good chart. Ooh, look at BSV. Man, hold up. Comes up, hangs out in the target box from a long time ago. Oh, sorry. I don't know what the hell is in the air. But it is messing with me, though. All right, let's see. Where was I? That kind of distracted me for a second. Okay, BSV consolidating in this little zone for about a day or so. Pumping. Looks great above this green zone. So about 330-ish. I don't have any issues with this. Maybe we just got a real deep retrace before pumping up to the heights up here. Maybe? Possibly? Have we ever done that before in the history? No, not that fast. Not that fast, no. Looks like those are all about a year. Yeah, so interesting. I'd expect a lot of resistance up here at $400 again, but pretty nice. I'm still holding that one from buying the dip back over here, so that one's played out pretty good. I like that. EOS looks really good. Very sexy chart on the 3-hour, but, you know, it doesn't have much more to run before major resistance at about mid $7 range. Dailies still need a little bit of work to reset, too. I mean, that's kind of across the board. BSV is closer than most stuff. Surprisingly, Craig is actually showing relative strength this time. XMR looking okay. It did just get bearish on the 3-hour. There's another one. So that one and crap. What did we look at earlier? XRP. So XMR, XRP are showing 3-hour. A little bit of weakness. It is just the 3-hour. Anything below 400 though, this thing probably does come back and test this horizontal, which could provide a buying zone, possibly. Man, yeah, weird momentum here on... Look at this. This is weird. See, this, I don't like this. I do not like when you don't get momentum and you're making highs. That's a form of divergence, like oscillator divergence, that I just don't... I'm not too fond of when we're at all-time highs, too. Or not all-time highs, but, you know, locally at all-time highs. It's a little bit concerning on that. Yeah, anything back below that, yeah, $400, man. I'd probably look for a move back to 350. All right, what are you doing, ZEC? Reset the oscillators. They never crossed bearish, but look, again, no momentum here. We're not at highs at least, so that's better. But my God, dude. I'm gonna have to look up what the hell is in the air right now, because I usually don't get allergies right in April. In May, so that's kind of weird. It's Corona. Watch out. All right. Yeah, any daily close above about 260 ZEC, I would look for maybe tapping up here around 300. And ultimately, its all-time high is about $800. So, I mean, this looks fine above 240. I don't have any issues with this chart. Dash actually breaking out. Oh, look at Dash go. Dash looking pretty damn sexy here. This daily can actually close up here too. This actually looks really good. This is one of the better charts we've looked at so far. You got all the momentum oscillators bullish. You got the daily is pretty nice and bullish. How about the weekly? I guess obviously weeklies are going to be bullish. Anything above like 320 on this, I do like this a lot for coming up probably to 380, and maybe aggressively we got our target up here at about 470. That would be pretty crazy. But it looks pretty nice so far. Let's go to, 3-day, I mean. Yep, even 3-day closes today. This would be a pretty beast mode 3-day candle making a new body high. So Dash actually looking pretty good. Doge, you can't stop the Doge. My goodness, it just is so bullish. It's so freaking bullish. I mean, look at this crap. Just rally, rally, rally. It got bullish back on April 29th on the sexy consolidation, which, dollar-wise, coincided perfectly with the 30-cent area. That is where I did re-enter in some Doge. I took off half of it late last night just because we're coming up on this range, and I might take off a little bit more here, but you know, we might get in this pump later to the end of the week because everyone's like, oh my God, the Doge Father's going on SNL, it's gonna be amazing. If that doesn't sound like a sell the news event, because who the hell cares about SNL anyway? If that doesn't come out to be a sell the news event, then I'm gonna have to rethink some things in my analysis. But I mean, there's just nothing bearish about this chart at all. Looks super good. I'm trying to find something. Let's find something kind of bearish. All right, so there's something kind of bearish. Weekly has bearish divergence from this point to this point. Only on the RSI though. It doesn't even have it on the DMI. So I'm like really stretching to find bearish stuff for Doge. What the hell, man? Who would have ever thought that? Well, I love it. It's awesome. Let's go doggy coin. Maybe this mid-50 target's coming up. Man, that would be crazy. It looks like it's got the momentum right now, too, to do it. And if Dogecoin goes to $1 this year, my goodness gracious. I know a lot of you guys will be real happy up in this chat. and up in other chat rooms as well. All right, let's go look at the coin market cap. Speaking of one of the other chat guys, I can't answer right during the stream. How funny, he heard me calling his name, I guess. Waves, oh my god, Waves? What the... Waves Bitcoin chart looking super sexy. Jeez, look at that. Just dominance. It kind of looks like... Oh, I actually wanted to look at this. It's like, look at this Ethereum Bitcoin chart, dude. Like what? This is so bullish. Like, it's almost mind-blowing and baffling that this is getting so damn bullish. You can see, too, that's what happened in the... altcoin season. Maybe Ethereum's the thing to use for alt season because it pretty much nailed a lot of the start of it and then had this little blow off right at the end before we finally rolled over. But guys, man, are we like just starting the blow off thing? Holy crap, dude. Maybe, I don't know. That would be freaking mind blowing. Oh well, back to Waves. Jesus, Waves, just unbelievable price action. I guess everybody loves these decentralized exchanges, and Waves is a pretty cool one, to be fair, but this thing has just been beast mode bullish since the fall of last year, with almost no blips on it at all. Massive relative strength against the market. We are getting a lot of volume here, though, on this pumpy, and we're getting spiked up on the HVP, so that is a little bit concerning. Usually when you get those two things, you're getting close to some type of liquidation break or a little sell-off. Oh, man, yeah, this is a lot of people in here playing around. So, very interesting. I'll be zooming in to manage this for myself. And as long as it's kind of holding probably just like these lower-term moving averages, it'd be okay. Wouldn't be too concerned. Anything, though, really back below 25 bucks, the base of this candle, I'd be a little bit concerned. And, yeah, that is all the way 25% down. But, hey, it popped 40% today. So, Waves, just amazing chart. Maker, what isn't moving today? Phantom. Pirate Chain finally took a little break. Raven's chilling. H-Bar's chilling. What's Digibyte doing? Digibyte is old school. Oh, Digibyte actually looks pretty good right here on the daily. Let's see. 3 hour little pullback. Kind of consolidating these highs. It would have been sexier if one of these body closes took out 17-ish cents. That would have been a lot nicer looking. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not really... After looking at that, how it's kind of very lacklusterly taking out these highs, I'm like, whatever. Sorry if you're hearing that mic go in and out. Would I buy more Doge? Y'all don't want to hear me hawking loogies, I'm pretty sure. Would I buy more Doge right now? Would I buy Doge right now? That is an interesting question. No. No, I wouldn't. I don't. No, I wouldn't, and the reason is because, yeah, what do you have here? Like 30% to the major next target, and that is a pretty good run, but it's not even confirmed yet. And if we got another 3 hour candle close, and it was actually above all these wicks from looking left at about 43 cents, if we can get above 43 cents and then hover there, and then maybe get a little pullback back into the EMAs, then I would consider it. But not on the first run-up to major resistance. I pretty much will never buy on the first test of the resistance because a lot of times it could just be given up. I mean, you can see here when this tried to come up and test this again, the next day it just immediately got given up. So I'll never buy those on the first test. I want to see confirmation and have it hopefully break over that 42.5, 43 cent, and then maybe come back and test the EMAs in the upper 30s. And right around 40, and then I would consider it, because then that's price saying, hey, we're taking out these prices and bodies to the left, we're trying to gain dominance. then that makes me feel a lot more comfortable. But on the first test, no, I will not be buying that. The best time for this to be buying, I think, was when we were on the on the stream talking about on this 3-hour time frame consolidating above 30 cents. That's what we wanted to see. We were watching that in these videos, or in the videos for a while. Like, again, I didn't want to long here either. I was talking about in the video, I did long down here as just like a scalp trade off this horizontal in the 200. But I wasn't going to add any longs because I want to see it confirm and take out, action to the left. And it got over our main pivot, had enough time to reset all the oscillators, just floated on it, and then took off. So I did load back up here, but that was on confirmation. So if we get that same kind of similar style at 42 in the upper 30s, then I might consider it, but not right now. What's up, Mr. Transfix? How are you doing today? Well, if you'd show up on time for the stream, you'd already actually see that we did ETC. But just because I like you, we'll do it again. All right, let's get rid of this stupid little trend line because that don't matter no more. ETC is bullish as hell as long as it's above this little pivot, about 45 bucks, 46 bucks, sorry. It's about $46. It looks great. And a little bit lower on the daily, it can go to all the way probably to like 39-ish, which is a little farther for me. I don't know if I'd want to take that dump. But yeah, I mean, as long as it's holding above about 46 bucks, it looks okay. And we can go look at that. What is this stupid blockchain thing? ETCG. Let's see what it looks like. Oh my god, this thing is just retarded. Like, dude, these are such effing scams. Like, what is this crap? 41% up in ETH? Like, what the hell? Like, oh, y'all, as y'all know, I loathe Grayscale. I do not like Novogratz. He comes from a very, very shady background. I don't like anything about him. So be very, very careful with these. We are coming up right up on major resistance at like this $46 area. And we can see what happened after it tapped that last time. And we actually can just see how much this makes all these little Abe dump patterns all the time. So I can't believe this thing is up that much. Like, what the hell, dude? 41%. That's crazy, man. Let's get Coinbase, bro. Yeah, 41% versus 10%. Yeah, that's totally normal. They're managing this so well. Good job, guys. Like, what the hell, man? All right, while we're on this, but anyway, ETC bullish above that, what did I say, 46? 46, right? On the short term. Yeah, on the short term, 46. Long term, I mean, it can really come all the way down to like 40 bucks and still be all right. But good old ETC, baby. Let's go to MicroStrategy. What is it doing? It's actually ain't doing shit. And look, it only missed its earnings by 12,000 or 1,200%, you know, as reported. Man, pretty good. Good job. Way to go, Sailor. You're amazing. Just the best ever. Genius. Pretty shitty chart still, just sideways. And this is surprising too. Don't like to see that this is not keeping up with crypto. Like, what the hell is going on? Why is this shit not rallying, right? And if we jump over to the podcast, let's look at this. Look at all this green. ETH is up 17% today. All right? Bitcoin's up a whole 1% today. But just all this money dumping in here. And then you go over to these guys that manage these Bitcoins and all that crap. And I mean, look at this. Look at this shit. It's like, what the hell, man? Get your shit together. If this thing comes back and if it closes a daily below this box at 560, I will be very concerned about smart money exiting crypto at that point. And it looks okay now. It's just getting super compressed. We've been watching this chart for a while, and we almost got out of it mid-April, but swift rejection. And just right in the middle of the range ain't doing shit. And Riot's pretty much in the same boat. It has a little bit of a range too, which it actually kind of technically sort of did a little false breakdown so far. But yeah, I mean, this isn't really great charts. I'm just surprised that these aren't keeping up. And I mean, none of the mining stocks are. I mean, like this crappy one isn't. I mean, this one isn't. I mean, none of these hype stocks that say they're trading Bitcoin and buying Bitcoin and all that, they're all down. So I think that's important to take forward. So it's like the big money and large industrial players that everybody's been harping on for the last year, you know, via their stocks and other tradables. It doesn't really look like they're playing the game. So, and another thing too, what the hell? Where's this? GBDC actually gave an interesting signal. I'll just mention it again. We talked about it a few videos ago, but I didn't even notice it because I don't look at GBDC that much. But you can see on that big rally in April, also where MicroStrategy got faked out and rejected, is actually where we all got rejected and went into that big sell-off. And we never even made a new high on GBDC versus this last one. So I think that that's also very interesting. And let's go back in time. Let's see how it acted back here. Blow off. Stupid blow off. You can see all that volume coming in right at the end too. That is classic distribution stuff. That's all them whales dumping it on the plebes. And you can see it just immediately shook off. Not really much to get from that. I just kind of wanted to look at it relative to this price action. Just stupid range bound. I mean, this is ugly. If this wasn't tied to Bitcoin and you just looked at this, it's like bearish on all the oscillators on the daily. It's very neutral on the 3 hour, just really confused, really, actually. Weekly looks all right. How was the 3 days closing? It doesn't close till tomorrow. Yeah, just no momentum on this guy. I don't know. It just is a little bit interesting to me that none of those are playing games and we're making new highs and getting crazy. And yeah, so just kind of odd. ETC. Oh, we already did that one. All right, let's go look at Clown World, see what it's doing. DoorDash. Oh my God, what? It can't get no love. This scam-ass company. This thing is just going to keep selling off, I think, over time. It is just such a scam. Snowflake, you know that was a scam. Snowflake Tech, I mean, get the hell out of here. Pumps. This is just consolidating prices, accepting these lows right now. Anything back below like 211. Bad news bears. IPO, a lot of ugly charts here. Damn, Airbnb is even about to break down here. Maybe earnings can save it here in about a week or so. Tesla doing blah. This candle's okay, though, right here. To be fair, this daily candle. It's kind of confirming that the bulls are trying to support here. Jesus Christ, guys. What the absolute hell. Sorry. So this is kind of confirming this. So, man, on Tesla, it looks okay above like 666. Is that the low of this? It is. Look at that low of this candle, 666. So the devil put his bid in right here, and so Tesla looks great above 666. Back below that, I do think it comes and tests probably the 200 daily. Neo, sloppy. Did it hit earnings? No, of course it didn't. Missed them. None of these companies really make money. Tesla wouldn't even probably make money if it didn't have all those stupid carbon credits. Nikola selling off some more today. Just kind of chilling at the bottom end of this range. Whatever. Earnings coming up. Maybe earnings can save it. Petco, pretty ugly ass chart, man. Stupid arc. I hate this bitch, Kathy Wood, whatever. I'm so amazing. I just Googled what are the top stocks to pick and I put them in a portfolio and then raised money. God, how good am I? Let's see. 3 hour Planeteer looking very, very bearish on this. You can see this is like this hype stuff, and it's like wearing off in a lot of stocks. We're not seeing any follow through, so that is very concerning. Like, what is Intel doing? Intel dump fest. Jesus Christ. And they beat earnings too. Didn't even matter. Dump on your face. Maybe opportunity though coming up on Intel here. Possibly. Yeah, actually not too bad. Like 55 handle, as long as it's staying above about 55 and ultimately like 54-ish. Yeah, maybe. Maybe some opportunity coming in. This is kind of looking ugly, rounded top type thing. God, STX is killing it, man. Seagate is like, what's up, bitches? Everyone loves their little barely beat earnings report. It's so funny how the market digests that. Like Microsoft killed it and it sold off like a lot, so you just never know. Oh, weekly on this actually looks pretty damn beast mode. Daily just recrossed. What the hell? How's Toshiba looking so good? Yeah, Toshiba actually looks pretty damn awesome above about 18 and change. Wow. All right. Toshiba. Way to go. Western Digital beat a lot by earnings. Market didn't give a shit. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much nothing until it gets out of this little range that we're in here. You can pretty clearly see right there. So until it's out of that, don't really care. And DigitalOcean, no one gave a crap about the hack either. 3 hours actually resetting here. Earnings coming up on the 6th, so that's very soon. It's this week. Maybe they'll have good earnings, but this is like mostly higher lows on this structure. Anything back below like 41.5, though, it starts to get a little ugly, but not too shabby. Not too shabby. What are bonds doing? High yield. Well, we got to zoom out on these. Yeah, it looks okay, but kind of just lackluster. Junk bonds selling off today. How about, oh yeah, because TNX was down a lot. How about Mooney bonds? Oh, Mooney bonds dumping again. That's interesting. Yeah, nothing really there. Just kind of a bunch of boring crap on that. CV stocks, are they any rallying going on there? Nope, they're just chilling. Up Kodaks, I took a little hit on that today. It looks like, oh my God, it's down the devil's percent. Down 6.66%. What's up with the devil? He's popping up his head today. So I took a little hit on that. Oh, this one was pretty good, although it did get rejected. Man, when was that? Early in the morning? Yeah. So still holding that. And what is Region doing? Region's not really doing anything for me there. And I don't have any more. Ooh, Novavax maybe has a re-entry. I took it off on this spike back here. Ooh, no, that's some pretty good technical damage. This is actually slicing through all the EMAs, so we don't like that. Pfizer, though, what's up? Pfizer getting an in continuation beast mode daily candle close. This thing looks good above 38.50 again. I think I sold all my Pfizer, though. Let me see. Yes, I did. I sold it all on one of these days. I'd have to look it up exactly, but sold it out on this top. But it had just the most beautiful freaking setup we identified on the stream. When you have every EMA on the long term all right by each other, these are my favorite setups because it's just so easy to manage risk, and it's like stupid thinking. And you're just like, oh, well, as long as it goes back below right around here, then screw it. But, yeah, very nice. May 4th. May the 4th be with you. I guess they're going to be doing that mañana. Oh, yeah, for anybody that likes Star Wars stuff, there's actually a lot of cool Star Wars video games on sale on Steam for the May the 4th be with you sale. So, you know, just a little side note there for any gamers. Because I've been waiting to get Fallen Order. I've been wanting to play that, but I usually like to wait until the games are out for a little while and buy them at discount. You know. All right, CVAC. Man, CVAC's actually come back to maybe a rebuy zone here. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. Still got some Pfizer. Also need to schedule your second dose. Oh, yeah, you're a brave man. To each his own. Let's see. Fuel cells selling off. Yeah, they were looking kind of good. Again, these are mostly based off horizontal levels, not really technicals, as we've been talking about, but it looks like they're kind of giving it up a little bit. So I need some more time on those. I don't have any more of those. I played F-Cell for a little while. Where is that one? Yeah, I played this one for a little bit, but it was back over here, and I just sold when it came up into the Mama resistance because, you know, that's the Mama is powerful. So when stuff comes there and stalls, I tend to pay attention. APD, what are y'all doing? Y'all arresting anyone? Beating up some minorities? Probably. Oh, pretty good. Looks fine. Still holding on to that one. That is one of the green fuel cell stuff that I still do have on. It's just so slow, but I love when they do this slow grind because this makes it where most people get frustrated even though it's like kind of going up and they're like, oh, I'm going to go buy Dogecoin with this crap. Screw this. But that's like right when it could take off is right after that. But I love this little slow grinding. And it looks like it's just grinding into the earnings, which the 10th, that'll be next Monday. So, all right. Micros are out right now. If you didn't know or forgot, micro futures, baby. What's up? What's up? That way you don't have to put down $5 billion to hold one trade. So that's very nice. Is now beating up the homeless. Yeah, when does that go into effect? Or is Adler going to try to fight that shit? I'm very curious on how that's all going to go down. I haven't looked up anything today yet, but woo, let's go. Precious metals, baby. Hecla mining. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. It is just coming up to resistance, so that sucks. Let me get some more thank yous. It does have earnings coming up this week on Friday? No, on Thursday. So that's pretty nice. Lots of big bounces on these. Whoa, SBO. What the hell? Silver. But look at this. I guess they mostly dabble in silver because this thing is beast moding. Yeah, I added to my metals list here. How many things are on it now? Got 33 stocks on that biatch. Coming up to some major resistance, though, right here at about $10, $11. So that probably will get some resistance, but maybe on a retest to like $8. This might look pretty good for re-entry. AG, not great. Not great. So all of them they're all a little bit different. Funny enough. SA? Yeah, oh, a little bit different. Oh, I've drawn a box on this at some point. Usually when I do red, that's a target box. So I'm not sure when I... Oh, it was from this ascending triangle right here. And I just took a conservative measured move, which we already hit and are coming back to retest. I don't know anything about Kinross, gold, whatever they do, but it actually looks okay above 675. Not terrible. God, there's just so many metals. So many metals. So little time. Banks. What? Banks are rallying today with TNX selling off? That's a little different. Usually that doesn't happen. Wells Fargo. Dude, what the hell, man? Wells Fargo. Look at XLF just freaking dildo raping people in their faces, man. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, this just looks phenomenal. Still, I just, it's crazy. These banks, just free money, though. I mean, what are you going to do? Rates are going to stay low. They don't care. Let's print burr that shit all day. All night. Let's see, housing. How's housing acting? Are they anticipating some, oh my goodness. Yeah, they are. Something's anticipating, or what is this? Oh, earnings. Oh, look, something actually popped hard on earnings. Housing just looking good. Anticipation of that infrastructure bill or whatever is probably where a lot of this is coming from. Man, can I get a 0% house loan? Oh, you like that, Josh? Yeah, can I get a 0% house loan? That'd be cool. Is that a thing? Please? Hell, even like 0.5% or something? Then I might actually consider buying a house then. All right, let's see. What else? Oh, yeah, let's look at weed stocks. What are they doing? Very mixed bag today. Lots of green and lots of red. Like Tilray. Look at Tilray just getting dumped on. Because we've been talking about on the last few, or a couple weeks of videos of like, I really do want to start nibbling on weed stocks, but I'm just not quite getting set up on the range. I do have a little bit of CGC, which is hitting me on the chin today. But on that one, I actually have a bull call spread on that expires, in 17 days. Actually expires in 17 days. So what do I have? Oh, wow, which is right for earnings. Holy crap. Is it the 21st? Oh, it's right before earnings. Okay, cool. So I'm already at, like, I didn't really lose anything on this because I'm already at 80% of the loss anyway on that spread, which isn't that much. I know that 80% sounds like a lot, but it's not like I went all in or something with my account. You know, never do that with options because it has very powerful built-in leverage. Man, ActJet. I kind of wish I saw this earlier. I probably would have sold a put spread or did a risk reversal on this, or maybe a ratio. One of those three would have been pretty damn good. And I know that probably doesn't make sense to some people that aren't astute to options. I'm not going to really go over all that now, but risk reversals is where you sell down here. Like, so I'll sell like around this strike. Maybe I'll sell, what is it? I'm trying to draw here. I'll sell one contract right here, and then, or a put spread even, so I'll sell one and then buy lower to offset my risk. But then I'll use that credit to buy calls up here. So, it's just a way of kind of getting synthetic. That was a terrible drawing. That probably didn't help at all. But it's just a way to get kind of synthetic long and really take advantage to the upside. Of course, that does work both ways, though. So you can get slapped to the downside. But yeah, I think just still kind of being real patient to get aggressive. I think that's the only long I have on the whatchamacallit, on the weed stocks. Yeah, it is. I'm just fanning through my positions right now. Yeah, and so it is the only weed stock I have right now. But Tilray maybe coming up here. Daily's crossing back up over the 377, so that's kind of sexy. Hanging right out on these lows. Right on this little shadow tail. Not too bad as long as it's holding about $15 handle. But yeah, we'll be watching this on the shows, so let's see if we find any entries on this guy. Let's go look at some that have been rallying. Oh, look at that. Marimed killing it. True Leave Cannabis doing pretty damn good. AB, whoa! Whoa, hello there. AbbVie has been on the watch list. I got to actually remember to look at the watch list more often. I've noticed that when I was reanalyzing some stuff over the weekend, I've noticed that I've been neglecting the watch list. And it's like, hey, that's why shit goes in the watch list, because you need to start watching it, you know? So, trying to work on that a little bit. Earnings, did they beat earnings? Yeah, pretty, not really, just dead flat. Doesn't matter. Market said this is lovely, love it, buying it all. Let's rally to the moon. Weekly, I mean, dude, wow, this is, what the hell? 2-day, daily, 3-hour, weekly, like everything's bullish on this chart. 7-minute, the crack time frame's bearish, so go all in short. Obviously, I'm kidding, but man, pretty sexy damn chart, man, above like 110. This looks damn good. All right, let's see what else do we got here. Oh yeah, Schweizer Maduet Intel. Oh, the Schweizer, yeah. No, yeah, almost. Oh, this one's almost good. Plant-based inventions. Is that what this is really called? Your company's plant-based inventions or investments? Oh, okay. Well, whatever. That's still pretty special name. No volume on this guy though. Look at these candles. Sometimes it goes a day without trading, so I'll probably skip that. And I'd be real careful with those. Cannabis, yeah, looks okay. Right on those lows. Oh, what is this one? Good Hemp Inc. This actually looks pretty good. It does have low volume though. Ah, God, it's got terrible volume. Damn, well, that kind of sucks. Terrible, terrible volume, but the chart does look pretty damn sexy, though. HVP reads right here on the weekly, so there's a big move coming around the corner here. And, I mean, you have to default a little bit to the upside unless we get back below about 90 cents. But, yeah, this is a pretty damn good chart. Did it hit its earnings? Oh, no info. Nice chart, just illiquid. So, I mean, that's going to happen a lot with these weed stocks. This one actually has okay volume. Yeah, you can get in and out of this. Not great, but, I mean, a lot better than that last one. It is super tiny penny stock, though. So, yeah, I'd probably pick some other ones and then doing super penny stocks. I'm not a huge fan of the super penny stocks, man. No, sir. No, sir. So, speaking of that, of looking at the damn watch list that has freaking 45 things on it now, by the way. So a lot of times what I like to do in the watch list when I do use it is I'll flip the change percent to the lowest because I want to buy mostly dips, right? I don't want to keep buying the highs. Sometimes you can buy high, sell higher. That's totally a thing because then you're on the side of the trend. But let's see. Plug, whatever. Tilray, we already saw. CRISPR Therapeutics. Man, come on. Your company, a health tech company, and you're going to, like, not have, you're not going to spell. I hate when they take the vowels out of stuff. Like, that is such a stupid fad that we do right now. So retarded. Anyway, Match.com has some earnings tomorrow. And it did just sell off right into the opening mamas, so I like that. I like that. Daily looks the best, and 3 hour looks okay. This actually looks all right above 143. So you want to find you a lover? You know, maybe if you buy their stock, it gives you better odds on the app. I don't know. It might work that way. But this actually looks all right above about 143. Oh my God, dude. Discovery is just bouncing off these lows. It can't get no love. Daily's still super bearish. Missed earnings by a lot, no surprise. 3 hour can't even get above the damn 55. I mean, this is pretty shitty. I want to nibble on this, though. It's really hard for me not to nibble on this guy when you're at this previous kind of zone. I mean, look how much support going to the left there is. Let me just clean up the candles a little bit. Look at all this support. Boom. Cluster. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Here we are attempting to cluster right on top of it on the 55 and that horizontal support. Pretty interesting positioning here. I do think some point Discovery will be a good buy. MJNA. No, whatever. Atom, whatever. Yeah, this one is probably a decent buy on sell-offs too. This is one of the better companies for the weed game. Oh my gosh. Renewable Partners, Energy getting murder fest today. What is this? Nope, that'll be tomorrow. I like this one. Anyone that trades on Coinbase. I don't use Coinbase that often, but this one does look pretty nice. I found it over the weekend. I like it a lot above like 540, 530-ish. This is pretty nice. Easy risk management on this, even on low time frames. I mean, this is a pretty sexy chart consolidating above these highs over here. So Coinbase peoples. Pretty nice. CRISPR case is the full method. A chick won the Nobel Prize for it in 2014. Oh, really? It's a gene editing technique. That's crazy. Yeah, no thank you. I'll pass on that one. I don't need that. Like, oh yeah, designer babies. Put this thing in, your baby can have blue eyes or green eyes or purple eyes. You know, because that's cool now. All right, so pretty much whatever. We already went through a lot of this. PMD. I think that's enough of those. Let's go. Y'all wanted to look at what? Doge T? Dogette? Y'all want to look at Dogette? It's like you got to look at it on here. Oh, look. It's already on there because that's like the only thing I go to CoinMarketCap for, apparently. Well, all in. You can tell by this chart that it's incredibly bullish. So, yep, it's just all in. Go all in. 100x leverage is perfect. Actually, 125x I've even been seeing on some places. Now, obviously, I'm joking. Do not do that. Actually, do whatever the hell you want. It's your money. I will never use 100x leverage, but, you know, what do I know? Let's go to Dogette on TradingView. Can we do that? No. No, we can't. It juked us. All right. Well, let's go back to their awesome charting software. And it looks like most of this is within the last... Here, we'll just zoom in for this space here. All right, so this is interesting. There's clearly a lot of sellers right around here at the... What is that? 0.007 cents. It is kind of consolidating. I mean, it's really just ranging, though. I mean, so as long as it's above 0.6 or 0.006... and below 0.07, it's just having a little range time. Is it possibly charging back up? Yeah, maybe. I don't know, man. That's a tough one. I mean, I would definitely not be buying here, that's for sure. Would I take my position off here? After today, this is some pretty good selling today. We are coming back to this low at the 0.6. I mean, it's okay, but I mean, you got to think, dude, this thing has rallied like really, really hard, man. I mean, this is what? Up from, oops, I'm trying to click this weird crap. Up from 0.0004 zeros to 4, and we're only, yeah, I mean, this is an incredible move, man. So, I'd probably take off a portion of my position on this and then maybe let the rest ride. But anything back below like 0.004, you know, which is a good chunk down from here, but anything back below 0.004, I'd get rid of all of it, because then you're breaking some pretty major structure, and the bulls just came in at the last minute right here. What is this? Oh my God, look at that. In one sell-off in, I mean, how many minutes are each one of these little bars or hours? It's like an hour, 30 minutes. In one 30-minute session, it literally gave up all of its gains, all the way to zero. So, you know, if you got some mad gains in this thing, just keep that in mind. They might, in 45 minutes, they might be no gains. So, very risky. Very risky trade here. Let's see what the 1 month low high range is. Yeah, wow. Get the hell out of here. Hey, great job, though, man. I should have nibbled on that when y'all kept mentioning it all the time, because I was really bullish Doge, but I just didn't think about Doge token. But very nice run. Does look a little bit weak, though, here. So, oh, actually, you know what we could do here? This is kind of interesting. You can really see it on the 3 month. If you look at a psychology graph, which I have on my tag in the chat. If you look at the psychology graph, this looks a lot like the psychology cycle, where you go new normal, new paradigm, and then oh crap, and then this is like the return to the normal. This could very much be showing that blow off type structure off of this formation. So, for what it's worth, I'd be pretty cautious on this guy. And it's not rallying today with with Doge. What the hell, man? What the hell? Let's go to the perp list. Waves. Look at that. See? If I pay attention to my own damn list, Waves has been in there for a hot minute looking sexy. Didn't buy any, though. Uma looks pretty good as long as it's holding this 2450 area. I like it. Daily still needs a little bit of work, though, to be fair. But on the 3 hour, as long as it's, holding about 25. 25 flat, 2450. Looks all right. Adam, look, you got all the EMAs all right here. So this is easy risk management. Anything back below 21 bucks, it's iced. It sucks. But right now, looking pretty damn sexy. Almost got reset on the daily, too. Ooh. Raven kind of giving it up. Is this a buy opportunity on Raven, though? Not right under the mama like that. That's not my favorite thing. If this was above the mama and we were seeing this same kind of posturing, then I would feel a lot more comfortable. But, yeah, right below the mama and all this horizontal. Not my favorite. Bitcoin Gold. Bitcoin Gold's in a weird, funky ride right underneath the 200. I mean... Oh, sorry about that, guys. I don't know if I think I might have forgot to hit my damn off button. I hit my mic and... Dude, yeah, I don't know. This grass pollen is effing me up. Alright, let's see here. Back to... Oh, Bitcoin Gold looks great above about 90 Dara. Alright, I think that's probably most everything. Did we get any love on these trans tankers? Oh, yeah, let's go DHT! Let's go, baby! See if we can get these. We've been watching these tankers kind of. Wow, missed this one the last week. This one took off. Super sexy consolidation. This is a great, great structure on price there. Not so much now, though, because we're right up against resistance. So can we break above 50 and retest it? Maybe it gives us a re-long entry? Possibly, but kind of missed that one there. All right, let's go over here and look at some cryptos. Let's look at some damn cryptos, boy. OMG taking off. Thorchain. BSV. Whoa, BSV's in the top 10 movers today. Look at that. Craig. Not too shabby. Clayton. Oh, is Clayton actually about to pop? I remember it having a decent chart the other day when we looked at it. Oh my god, this is terrible. No one's trading that shit on Bitrex. Alright, much better. Yeah, nothing yet, but it's close. Oh, let's try out my new crypto screener. I've been still tweaking it a little bit. And so let's see if it gives us any... Oh, only 7 matches right now, so not much to look at. A weird pair of Bitcoin Cash and Netflix and Afria versus USD. Let's go look at that one, see what it looks like. What the absolute crap is this? Alright, so that's nothing. Wait, is this Afria the... Wait a second, what? Where did this go? Invalid symbol? Huh. Oh, they delisted it from NASDAQ, it looks like. Interesting. So I'm wondering if this is Bitrex about to start getting into the stock thing where they start trading stocks against crypto? Is that what's happening? Does anyone know that? If Bitrex is doing that? Because that would be really cool if that's starting to happen. Yeah, nothing. Oh, look, they are. Holy crap. Look, here's Pfizer on Bitrex. Holy shit, when did they start doing that? Dang, that's pretty cool. Shit, I didn't notice that, and I trade on Bittrex, but damn. All right, so they're adding stocks to crypto trading pairs. That is pretty fantastic. I like that a lot. Very cool. Way to go, Bittrex. Who would have thought Bittrex was going to be the one that still is around from like 6, 7 years ago? I don't think anyone would have won that bet. What do we got on here? Doge. Oh, this is my little paper account that I'm playing with just for like kind of showing some trades that we take on here. Not too bad. And of course, Dogecoin. That one's easy. All right, let's see if we can maybe... Oh, crap. I didn't mean to open that. Let's see if we go to the stock screener and maybe we can see if this is testing correct or working correctly. All right, let's just pick a random one. How about... Nope, I don't care because I don't want to open it, man. All right, how about we just pick up Party City? What's Party City doing? Oh, look, almost there. All right, see, so this screener, I'm having it scan all the stocks on the market for setups like this, and it's been working fairly well. There is some little glitches in it or it won't work quite great, but I'm still tweaking it, and it's working pretty well at trying to find this, so I don't have to spend so much damn time just like, there's just so many damn tickers to look at. And so this is going to help save a lot of time and hopefully make us some money too. So keep an eye on this. Let's see, what is this here? Crap, get this off of here. I don't want any of this. Get out of here. Yes to all. All right. That's just some Ninja Trader action for my back testing. Stocks on crypto exchanges already under regulatory scrutiny. Well, yeah, of course they are. I don't really see that as a bearish or bad thing. Otherwise, Bittrex wouldn't do it. You know, like they have been super compliant with the Fed in that regard. And so I think they're getting more green lighted. And if they do put regulations on it, then it opens the door and actually makes it better. Because if there's some more clarity on it, then participants are more likely to play with it, especially larger money firms. They don't want to dabble in risky crypto, but they'll put penny stocks on. But anyway, the regulatory thing is kind of it's almost a blessing in a certain way too, unfortunately. Bill and Melinda Gates are getting divorced. What? Are they really? What? That's kind of shocking. Thanks for the TMZ news headline for the day. They're getting divorced. I don't know. What happened? Didn't Amazon sell off when Bezos separated from his wife for a little bit? What is she going to get? Half of Microsoft? He's going to be like, here, you can have Windows, and I'll take everything else. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Microsoft's chart looks fine above like 240-ish, low 240s. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a good question. Bill and Melinda would have never thought that was happening. What the hell? Aren't they like 70? It's like, what the hell is even the point? Couldn't you just buy her a new house in wherever she wanted? Just buy her a few houses, actually. Like, I mean, what the hell? That seems kind of dumb. Man, whatever. Billionaires will be billionaires. And, you know, Dr. Gates, you know, he's helping humanity right now, so maybe he just doesn't have time for Melinda. All right, let's see. Let's go look at XCM, because I do want to see if this is getting yet to a buy zone. Oh, yeah. I like this, because I've been wanting to nibble on some more XCM. Because I had the super dump from the airdrop stuff. Now we are coming right back up to that. So that is going to be some major resistance, which is coinciding perfectly with the 3-hour long-term MAs. But, man, anything over these is going to start looking pretty sexy. We got this slow grind on XCM. So possibly, I'm going to put that on the watch list so I won't go look at it. No, I'm kidding. Hopefully I will. Well, let's see. Neo. Mana, man, we haven't seen Mana in a while. What's Mana doing? Kraken? Do we want it on Kraken? No, we don't want it on Kraken. I really like to just look at stuff on Binance. They seem to have most of the volume and better charts. Oh, wow. Decentraland looks great. On the daily. On the 3 hour, the 3 hour looks kind of neutral. So it really needs to get back above like 160 for it to start looking sexy. Dentacoin, what? That's going to save the dentists. Oh, my goodness gracious. Could this get more tight right here? Look at this. Every MA all within this candle on the 3 hour. HVP flashing. Daily is slightly bullish. It's just the Mama is giving it a little bit of that pressure, kind of like Bitcoin. I don't like this candle that much, but man, as long as it's holding about a penny, maybe Dentacoin is going to rally it up. Oh my god, dude, this is like freaking Dogecoin coin. Look at this. It was like almost the same price. It only did a 6,000% move this year. Hey, I guess if the dentists bought into this, hell, you know, they can probably close up their firms now. Let's see, what else do we got here? Chiliz. That one has been doing some big running lately. Shocker, I guess what hasn't. Alright, this one looks okay. Good support around 50 cents. Almost reset on the daily, too. Yeah, this one actually looks alright on Chiliz. I'd really like to see it get back up over the Mama here and reset these. And, man, that would probably bode well for a test of maybe like 70 cents. Yeah, not too bad. Anything, though, back below about 48, 50 cents is probably going to get pretty ugly pretty fast. So be careful with that one. Oh, my God. Pirate Chain's not going up finally. Oh, it's just consolidating, though. Holy crap. Dude, did this thing already just reset bullishly on the daily? Oh, my God. It looks like it did. Jesus Christ. Dude, so Pirate Chain, reset, beast mode candle. This thing is bullish as hell again, above $8. Arr. This is so crazy, man. How are we going to be talking about cryptos here in a few months? Are we going to be looking at them like this? Are we going to be like, oh, shit, what the hell is happening? Why? How could this happen? How could Dogecoin go down 73% in 4 days? Man, this is just so crazy. I don't know if it's hard for you guys in here. Maybe type something in the chat if you're like, dude, this is becoming so hard to hold on to these cryptos long. It's definitely been getting a little bit hard for me to do it, that's for sure. But I'm mostly sticking to my guns. I'm like 50% committed right now. On the crypto. All right. I don't think so. Let me know if y'all want to look at any tickers. I'm just going to kind of be fanning through a couple of things on my other portfolio here, see what I need to maybe do. Ooh, Hedera, I like this. Little retest, right? All the EMAs right here on top of each other. Yeah, daily. Again, a lot of these dailies have the Mama right above them, so this is a very common pattern here. But the 3 hour looks very sexy, above about 30 cents. And let's see, man, if we get a daily close above like 34 cents on this and an open and close above the Mama here, man, that probably would bring us up to the low 40s and possibly even higher. Yeah, some of these dailies just don't look that good, man. Let's see the auto cars. How have they been doing today? Diamond hands, bro. Jamie Diamond hands. Like you got a billion ounces of silver. Oh, isn't it funny? Speaking of Mr. Jamie Diamond hands, out of talking out the side of his mouth for years, like, oh, crypto's a scam, Bitcoin's gonna screw everybody. And for how many, that's why I don't like this whole institutional money. It's like, oh, that's the only reason of this pump. It's like, dude, institutions have been buying and stashing crypto for at least 4 years, at least. I keep trying to find this graph. Okay, yeah, we can run on those, Rock. On this research, on this presentation I did years ago, and I used the graph showing that that's why there's going to be bullish action. And this is probably like 2015 or something. And it was already showing massive adoption by big banks and large institutions. So that was just kind of my use case in that presentation. They're like, man, big boys are already coming into this. They were just doing it way quietly, because at the same time when Jamie Dimon was like, Bitcoin's stupid, retarded, it's a scam, all that crap, he was one of the top 3 buyers of all the foreign ETFs. JP Morgan was. So as he said, oh yeah, this is a scam, he's like turning over and saying, hey, y'all, traders, load up. Any ETF that we can buy legally, he's like, jump on that shit. It's just kind of funny. Bankers lie? What? All right, Quick. Let's go to Quick. You made some quick money on this? I guess it's just this one, huh? On Uniswap, not Quick X protocol. I'm guessing because I know you do lots of swap stuff and things of that nature. So let's see. Ooh, ew. Well, all right. So kind of ugly at first, but this is the H pattern, which is hard to short into, right? So yeah, you're totally right about that, Rock. ETH is kind of taking the cake for sure, man. So this is a H pattern, which is hard to short. Hell for sure, it's hard to get shorting into. And 25 cents, man. As long as it's holding this little shadow on this candle, this is probably going to bounce from here. Let's zoom in. And that's where I like to use crack time frames. Maybe if you see like a decent setup on a lower time frame like this, then you go to crack time frames. And then you go to crack time frames and wait for the 7-minute to regain its bullish posturing for a safer entry. And then if it rolls over, like this or something, then and it just helps minimize a lot of the risk. But Quick looks okay. Let's zoom out a little bit. Quite a bit of resistance right there at like 40 cents. But man, it's still riding right on the 10 simple. I mean, as long as it's holding about 25 cents, it looks all right. But man, these are pretty big moves here. Look, you can't tell as much because I always chart and log. But I mean, look at this in linear. I mean, this is a pretty brutal move, man. Yeah, we're sitting right on the 618 too. So this is a perfect spot actually for this H pattern to play out. This is very technical. So yeah, quick swap, possibly, and a nice re-entry zone here. You got it in at 420. Hell yeah, man. Well, you mean 42 cents. So you bought like over here in this cluster probably on this little dip. Not a terrible one because it was just retesting here, but yeah, it looks like right around that area is the major resistance, is at about 42 cents. All right, unless you are talking about that other one. Let me see real quick. Well, it's definitely not this one because there ain't shit there. So that makes it easy. All right, let's go to... Oh, I see you said quick swap. My bad. Eve. What you doing here, Eve? Oh, my goodness gracious. Looking very strong. Nice base at 300. Holy crap, this thing rallied like a mofo in the last week. 60% just in pretty much the week. Wow. That is beast mode. So weekly candles, super beast mode. Would have been a little sexier to take out this high a little bit more definitively, but it pretty much did. Daily reset. I mean, wow, dude. This thing looks pretty awesome. What the hell, dude? Ah, dang it. Why are these red? I don't want these to be red. I need them to be grays. A little bit brighter gray than that, and they need to be dashed. Alright, I'm just going to erase that and copy that. And if you do want to copy something real fast, you just hit Control and then click something, and it'll copy whatever your drawing tool you put on there. All right, anyway, back to this chart. This thing looks great above like 450. I really do like it. I mean, as long as it's riding up. It looks like the 21's mostly providing good support. In the history, it does tap the 55 on deep retraces. So if you see any closures below the 21, maybe start getting a little bit concerned. Maybe de-risk a little bit, but I would be holding on to this as long as it's kind of riding that 55 and definitely above about 450, 460. It looks perfectly fine to me. See how this daily closes too. But yeah, not too bad, dude. Oh, okay. Well, good. Good job, Mr. Howard. It's more than doubled. Whoop, whoop. All right. Matic. Matic Network, baby. Jesus Christ, dude. 100% pretty much gain here. Actually is 100% gain. Lots of HVP. That is a little bit concerning. All the volume. Yeah, this stinks of a blow-off distribution top right here. I'd be very careful with Matic. Let me zoom out a little bit. Yeah, I would be very careful with Matic right here. Anything back below, pretty much. I think I have to zoom in a little bit. And it's already lost some momentum on the 3 hour. I'd say anything back below like 65 cents. This thing's probably going to come all the way back down into the 40s. And I don't really like this daily read right here. This is a little bit concerning. If it could muster up some strength and get back over 90 cents and have a few 3 hour candle closes above there and reset these oscillators, then maybe. But man, this is very indicative of blow off kind of distribution top stuff. So, but conversely though, you know, because I'm going to be one-sided here, man, if it holds that 65 cent range, then shit, dude, this thing probably could make another stab. I wouldn't be surprised if it does hold out here. I mean, $1 is right above it already. I mean, shit. I guess you'd have to do a little fib extension off this little liquidation break. Already hit that, so a $1.20 maybe could be the next resistance zone. But I'd be a little careful with Matic here, though. ARC. Definitely like some of the other ones we've looked at for sure. So ARC is kind of chilling right here, trying to reset on the daily. Okay, so ARC I like better. So ARC it's not as in a terrible situation for upside, possibly being capped like, what the hell? Like Matic was. Still has that mama hump right over it, like so many coins. But as long as it's holding about 190, 185, this actually looks pretty good. And I do like this read on the 3 hour exponentials. They're all right on top of each other within 16 cents. Any kind of closure, man, if we get right back above this beast mode candle, which should have had follow through, but maybe this is a little liquidation break riding the EMA. So this actually does look pretty good after this candle. Anything back above like 228, this thing probably is going to run to close to $3. Probably a major stop at about 250-ish. But yeah, ARC I like that better than Matic for sure. That's not too shabby. I might go nibble on some of that later. Dude, this fucking allergy crap, man. I didn't know I could produce so much damn snot. Happy to book some Matic profits. Hell yeah, boy. I like it, man. I likes it. He's just kicking that ass, Mr. Rock. I love it, sir. Oh, let's go look at none of these because I don't care about that right now. Oh, man. What are ammo companies doing today? Of course, the only one that I'm holding is down on the day. That's cool. It's still up overall from when I got it, but Ruger. Oh, yeah, let's go. Bullets. Bullet time, baby. Yeah, a lot of these stocks are real charged up, man. Some of these companies, like, what are they? Damn, Bullet, Outdoor, kind of Cabela's type companies that sell lots of ammo. They're looking pretty damn sexy. Alrighty. Let's see here. Let's go to the biggest losers now. Nano, Uniswap. Oh, the graph. Man, I haven't seen GRT do anything in a while. Let's see what it's doing. Yeah, look at that. How long has it been? 80 days of pretty much nothing. Wow, nothing really. Mama hump. Like a lot of the setups do. And then almost breaking out. Getting squeezed. But man, actually graph doesn't look too bad above 150. Look real sexy above 170. Which is about where Mama is. And it's a little higher, about 180. But not too shabby, man. Back below low 150, though. Iced crap. Terrible. So, not really super sexy there. What's Decred doing? Let's go look at some Decred. Yeah, not super great. Just kind of going sideways. Nothing too cool there. Ooh, Crow. What's Crypto.com doing? That one actually has had some big moves in its past. Yeah, very sexy move back here that we identified. That was lovely. Now it's just consolidating back here, though. Oh, weekly coming back to test this previous breakout zone from last August. Damn, this is actually a pretty good chart on Crow, Crypto.com chain. 3 hours, not my favorite, but it does have a lot of horizontal support right at the 18-cent level. So that's only 3-4% from here. And then these two candles right here are going to provide some good support too in this zone, which is what, 16 to 17 cents roughly. But not super terrible. I like the weekly the best. Just coming back and testing this previous high and right into the opening up EMA structure. So yeah, Crow actually doesn't look too bad here. All right. Let me find something. Nope, not dot, not cake, not Filecoin. Filecoin, no one's been talking about Filecoin for a while. What's it doing? Ooh, look at it just hovering. It's actually above its daily. Never went below the daily mama. Look at this. Beautiful. That's some relative strength right there compared to the rest of the market, which I guess is redundant because that is what relative strength is. But 3 hours, kind of crappy, but it's just, I mean, it looks okay. Oscillators aren't really that great, but the EMAs are pretty nice, and you got the mama right here on the file. So, and this is a pretty decent basing pattern. You know, you got this, a little test right on the EMA, another come up, a consolidation of, you can see lots of business done here going to the left of the chart. And then now we broke above that consolidation, and now we're doing on top of that. So this actually does look pretty damn sexy above this candle at about 155. Not bad on Filecoin. Yeah, I mean, even if I took it all the way down to here, I mean, it's like almost 10%. Anything back below this 377 on the 3 hour is definitely no bueno. And yeah, man, yeah, this is actually a pretty damn good looking chart. Weekly, not that much time on it, so can't really do that. Although there might be one with more data on it. Let's go look. Maybe Binance has some more data. No, not really. So, but yeah, not too shabby on Filecoin. Coming back up into this box, I guess, that we had drawn a while ago. Yeah. I like that. Nice confluence across the board. My God. What the shit is wrong with my nose? All right. EOS is Ooh, Algorand. What has Algorand been doing? Let's go look at that one. Ooh, look at that. Daily above it. Only a quick blip below the mama and quickly got back above it. Almost actually already has the reset on the EMAs. Oh, dang, Algorand. This is actually a pretty damn sexy chart right here, guys, on Algorand. Kind of in this giant consolidation. Obviously, there's going to be major resistance here at about 172, low 170s. But, I mean, from here to there is about 20%. And, you know, about 10-ish% to the downside. So that's not too bad RR there. And I do like how it's showing a little bit of relative strength getting back over the mama here. Obviously, it's struggling a little bit. You can see lots of candle business done right here. But the longer it kind of stays above that 130-ish handle, and then you got all these EMAs right below it. I mean, this is that shit we love to see, man. We love to see this. So, yeah, actually, Algorand, pretty nice, man. Ah, these are actually supposed to be purple. Damn it. Because I'm doing purple for cryptos, and then I'm doing orange for stocks. I need to go over here and change some of these. Just trying to organize my shit up better. There's just so much stuff to look at, you know. Alright, let's move some of these over to the purple list. Purple people eater list. There we go. SPC, that's a crypto, I think. Yep. All right, looks like I cleaned that up. Wait, Riff, that's got to be a crypto. All right. Ah, much better. Got all the cryptos on there. Speaking of Riff, what is Riff doing? Riff had a decent chart last night. Is it holding up? You're getting a little bit of pressure, but we're right on the mama. Right on it. So this is a good place for it to bounce, actually. And only about 7% to the local structure here. So, man, this is actually pretty interesting. All stacked right on each other, too, on the EMAs. It is succumbed to the mama camel hump here, like so many other coins, but not too shabby on that one, man. Not too shabby. Yeah, so there's still some opportunities out here. As long as Mama Bear is... Let's see what she's doing, actually. Uh-oh. What are you doing, bitch? Don't be selling off. That's not sexy. Rejection from the mama like that. I don't like that. I mean, it's really right here on the horizontals. Oh, man, this is... crap, man. Oh, man, this is getting a little bit hairy on Mama Bear right here. I don't like that. I don't like that this is kind of fading on this trend line. Yeah, it did barely broke. This is only 3 hour. You can give it some wiggle room. It had a wiggle room down here. So, and Mama's right below it with this horizontal. So as long as it's kind of holding here, that's okay. Man, if we get anywhere back below this horizontal, though, I will de-risk. I'll go back to pretty much 90% cash if that happens. Because even though Ethereum and all that's rallying hard, Ethereum is not Bitcoin. It's not Mama Bear. I know everybody probably wants to think that. And look at this little spinny shooting star right here. It's just indecision. It doesn't mean that it's going to sell off right here, but it is interesting where it's happening right at the fib target. Let's see, futures. Are they agreeing with how amazing all this action is? Yes, they are. Crack time frames have lost their momentum today, though. A lot of volume on that. Gap up. No, not really getting much from there. No momentum still on the daily. Losing momentum on the futures. But again, we have all the EMAs right here. So, man, that 56-ish thousand, 55,000 handle for Bitcoin is super, super important right now. So, see if that kind of just holds on. All right, what else do we want to look at here? Dude, I swear. This damn... I'm about to get crazy with this allergy crap. All right, what are you doing? Oh, yes, there you go, Doge. All right, Josh, if you're still in here, look at that. On stream, we're literally getting above that 41 area, and now we're above... Hold on, let me see. Right here. All right, so now that happened real fast. So Bitcoin. That's not what we're looking at. Dogecoin. And I'm going to draw a little horizontal right here. A little intermediate horizontal. So, man, if we're going to hold up here and we do something like this right here for the next day, dude, that would be super bullish on Dogecoin. How hilarious that just happened in the last, what, 20 minutes? What is this? So, pretty good. Let's see if it gets followed through and close this candle strong. We don't want no weak bullshit rejection candle where this high is, because don't forget this high is at 46 cents, and what do we go to? 45 cents almost. So it's not quite a new high on the wick basis, but pretty nice that it's above that 42 level. So that is pretty sexy action. See if this daily can close. Man, if this daily could close above like 43 cents, maybe even 42-ish cents, but man, really 43, 44 cents on the daily would be real sexy for Dogecoin. For that good old Doge. The dog. What time is it? Oh my god, it's 4:30? Holy shit, how long have I been live? Damn, 2 hours? Well, alrighty then. Doesn't feel like that at all. Let's go see what... I think that's it. Shit, I don't really know if I have anything else to look at. I mean, I'm going to be fanning through a lot of cryptos today, just kind of checking out the market. We did identify already a few decent... Oh, this one might be good. Let's find on a real exchange, which is funny. Bitfinex used to be the OG exchange, but not anymore. Wow, Bancor token. This looks good. Resetting oscillators. Very bullish and maintaining its bullishness for the last few days on the 3-hour. See if that's creeped up into the daily. Not quite. Again, mama humped like so many of these coins. But I do like all this clustering right here. And, you know, it's less than 10% risk management, which is what I ideally look for when I put trades on. And if it's higher than that, if I'm trading something more volatile, then I'll just adjust it with my position size. But Bancor actually looking fairly decent here. Interesting. Not too shabby. Looks like there's a lot of coins, though, that have this same setup, but with the resistance on the daily. So I'm going to add this to that list, too. But just kind of interesting. We're seeing a lot of confluence across the altcoin land. ETC, nope, nope, nope. OG, nope. What else do we got here? Oh, Gnosis. I just kind of randomly saw that somewhere. It is. That one used to pop up a lot last year. Oh, it's a terrible chart. Let's see if we can find a better one. Honey Swap, huh? How about this? No, that's where we already were. Derp, derp, derp. Kraken. Oh, wow, Kraken's got a little bit better. Holy crap, dude. It's just been rallying this whole damn time, pretty much. Look at that. It didn't even get blipped in the April sell-off. It just kept going sideways. Holy shit. It is right up against resistance, though. Excuse me. It is coming up right up on July 17th, last Pumpy McPumpson resistance. Oh, not my favorite area, but pretty crazy to see that thing just kicking ass. Oh my gosh, Syscoin bringing it back. I have not traded that in so long. Back in the gap, dude. Wow, kicking ass. Just like everything else, barely went below the mama. Major relative strength. This looks great above like 50 cents. Low time frame's getting a little bit of washiness. Yeah, all right. So I don't like this now. Looks like this move is played out. It's got to get back above 65 cents now. Looks like that momentum has kind of waned. Yes, can't really do anything with that. Geez, Civic. Oh, y'all remember Civic? That one's been out for a long time. Oh, Civic. Nice. 3 hour. Is it above the daily mama? Damn it. Damn it. I'm trying to find one that looks like that, but is above the daily mama. Getting rejected, actually, from the mama. Hardcore today. That sucks. Well, never mind on that one. Golem. Golem coin. Damn it. Below the mama. See, a lot of these charts looking right at that same kind of thing. ABBC coin. What the hell? Oh, man. These damn names. Oh, Lisk. Man, Lisk. I haven't looked at that in a hot minute. Let's go check it out. Oh, it's above everything. Dang. Is it above the daily? Come on. Ah, damn it. So close. Oh, well. It's almost there. Let's see. We might be gearing up for some good action here for rebuys. If as long as Bitcoin stays above that 55-ish K level, then it's all good. Let's see. MCO. So Crow is crypto.com and MCO. I thought MCO was damn, what the hell? It was like Monaco or something. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I'm mixing them up. There's so many goddamn ones. No, that shit sucks. Kobe Mirror Protocol. That's the one I want to look at. That one had some big runs last year. Except this doesn't have any of the damn data on it. What is that? Binance? How about OKX? Yeah, there we go. Damn, just defying all the I mean, not defying all the selling. It did get slapped in that, but it stayed above the mama, reset already. I mean, dude, look, this is pretty damn bullish chart right here. Ooh, is this the one? Is Mirror the one? We are above the mama. We do have the reset on the oscillators. They are dominant. Oh, why hello. Well, hello, Mirror Protocol. Looks like this is a 618 retracement, though. Yes, it is. Almost to the dot right there. You can see. Yeah, so above that, maybe we get dollar or two run, but this is shaping up pretty good. How about the weekly? Not enough data. So, Mirror Protocol, not too bad. Pundy X new. Oh, dude, this whole thing was like really weird with whatever happened with that. Is it NPXS? I can't remember. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that is ugly chart. Don't want nothing to do with it. Let's go to, I guess now it's just called Pundy X. Oh, all right. Pundy X actually looks pretty damn good. Not too shabby, man. Not that much history. I mean, it did just come out, but it is kind of resetting a little bit on the 3 hour. So as long as it's holding about $3, this actually looks pretty good. Pundy X. The new Pundy X. Wow, Electronium. Dan, I haven't seen that in so long. Let's see. Pumping up today, but whatever. Not really anything there. 1 inch? Are people all about the 1 inch still? I know that thing was all kinds of crazy. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Shit. This is actually pretty damn sexy. Horizontal EMAs opening up to the upside. Dominance on the 3 hour daily is above. Wow. Okay, so this is actually a pretty sexy chart right here, guys. 1 inch. Not too shabby. How'd that weekly close recently? Pretty nice. Kind of like Bitcoin's close on the weekly. Yeah, shit. This looks pretty damn good. I like this where it's consolidating. This is pretty damn sexy. 1 inch. That's one of the better ones for sure. Look at that 1 inch. What's up? What is the deal? Ocean Protocol. That one was really fancy for a while. Let's go see what it's doing. Yeah, trying, but again, it's going to show. Yep, same thing. Same kind of chart. What's Arter doing? Is Arter doing anything cool? It's above its mama on the daily. That's sexy. And getting compressed here in this tight range, but it is mostly in chronological order with the 200 just governing the price on the short term. Huh. All right, not too bad, Arter. Not really great, but Let's go weekly. Oh, come on. There's more data than this. Arter's been around a long time. We got to go to Bittrex. There we go. Above the... Oh, that's way down at 16, though. Alright, let's zoom back out real quick. All this clustering right here. You know what? This is a little bit harder to read. Let's use the cheat code. Oh, wrong one. Let's see what volume profile says. Oh, volume profile says this is nice fat node right here at about 30 cents. As long as it's above 30 cents, it does not have pretty much any resistance to the upside. So, that's a little bit hefty of a move from here, but, you know... What is that? All the way down? Yeah, it's like 25%. It's not too shabby, but not my favorite one. That 1-inch chart was way more better. Hold on, I gotta send this text real quick for my son. Oh, yeah, not too bad, though, on Arter, but not that great either. Kind of just neutral. For now, anyway. Oh, my God, there's just so... Man, ADX. I just keep getting reminded of these crazy cryptos I haven't seen in a while. Ooh, ADX, I like this. I like when these are so sandwiched. HVP read, too. Daily, is it above it? Oh, it is! Just barely. All right, ADX actually looks pretty damn good right here. We should have enough weekly stuff. Ah, crap. We are coming up right here to the launch time. Right when it came out in the last hype cycle. They're like, hey, look, we're the newest, coolest Bitcoin thing. Oh, I'm just kidding. We're not. 99% down. Hey, but look, dude, if you hodled, you're break even now after... almost 1,300 days, so that's pretty good. Not too bad, right? Dude, that's always good to hold for 2 years and break even. 2.5 years? Hell yeah. Hodling is silly sometimes. You got to take profits at some day, right? At some point. You got to buy stuff and live. Oh, man, but ADX actually looks pretty damn sexy. What would make it not sexy? Anything back below, like, 125. I would start to get pretty damn concerned. Even, like, 130 might do it, but 125 to be a little safe, give it a little buffer. A lot of volume coming up right here, too. Man, this is a pretty sexy chart, guys. ADX and 1-inch are some of the better ones that we have stumbled across at this point. Very nice. All right. Let's see what else. What the hell? Proppy? What is this? Property? Is this like a... I've never heard of that. Is that like some real estate coin or something? Looks like it has garbage volume. It's pumping, though. Everything pumps now. Yeah, whatever. Oh, holy crap. Sorry. I didn't have any time to hit the mic on that one. That thing just came out of nowhere. Energy, I know Josh likes to look at that one. I'm actually surprised, Josh. Where the hell's your request today? You always usually have some requests. What's going on? Oh, man, look at this. Your energy token, brother. Pumping. Pumpity pumping. A Russian token, huh? Oh, so it's definitely legit then, for sure, right? Pretty nice pamp here. Below the stupid mama, though. Damn it. It's almost there. Energy, though. I mean, I know Josh has been liking this one a lot. Hopefully he's making some money on this. Kind of in a funky spot, though. Thought it was going to be better than that. Oh, let's go look at HNT, because I know we got some HNT fanboys up in here, which we should, because HNT is pretty dope. Meshnet stuff. Man, this thing just goes up. Didn't even, barely got blipped in the April sellout. Well, nah, 30. It's a 30% bullish dump. Let's see. Got bid right back up though, man. This is pretty damn sexy chart. It has lost all its momentum though on the daily RSI, so that's a little bit concerning. Yeah, I mean, as long as it's holding about 16 handle, it looks fine. It looks okay. But I don't like this kind of weakness on this reattempt. Let's get a daily above 20 bucks and then be a lot more sexy. All right. What else we got here? It's LA token, dude. It's on lockdown though, so you can't trade it. Library credits. Oh my god, Next. Dude, I haven't looked at Next in so long. I love Next back in the day, man. That was a great, cool platform. Looks like no one gives a shit about it because it's on all the crappiest exchanges. So, I mean, Bittrex is alright, but let's see. Next token. Looks like somebody liked it. Pumping it up. That's pretty good. Is it above the... Hell, man, Next actually is a little bit better. It's retesting the long-term MAs after getting bullish back over here. And the daily is actually above the mama. So, I mean, you got pretty decent support right around 7 cents flat. As long as it's bouncing off 7 cents. And really, this candle right here is probably the more important one. A little bit above 7 cents. This actually looks okay. Next token. Oh, good old Next token. I remember here, I was actually on Christmas Day. I got into a big fight with my ex-girlfriend, and I was trying to sell all my Next token. And I got so mad, I closed my laptop and was like, oh, F you, bitch. I'm going to go take a walk. It's pissing me off. God, it's kind of crazy to think that we were already fighting that much back then. And didn't even break up for another year. It's weird how that happens. Next, not tradable on Bittrex. Yeah, I hate Bittrex doing that. And see, that bodes well to Rock Howard's thing about crypto exchanges already under regulatory scrutiny. Bittrex is like really serious about that. So they're already not even letting Americans trade like most of these coins. Like, what do you have? Like, Scott, I know you trade on there a lot. So what is there like? It's only like 3 pages of cryptos you can trade. So... Man, major resistance right here, though, on this weekly. Look at all this business. But, man, if we can consolidate around this 6-7 cent area, hell, this might be getting ready to do some pamping. Not too shabby. Next, man, I haven't seen that one in a while. Oh, yeah, dude, look. It's Y Vault LP Y curve. Dude. Been waiting for that one. Oh, shit. Vertcoin. Let's go old school. Oh my god, it's literally only on Bittrex. How hilarious is that? I don't know if you can trade this one on Bittrex or not, but yeah, nothing really to see here. Dumping on people from this pump, it looks like. Yeah, that's whatever. Vite. How's Vite doing? That's an exchange token. I don't know. I feel like that one's not very well known by people. And I mean, it works pretty good too. It's kind of, I think it's a DEX style thing. Looks like people are liking it. Up to 21 cents. Do we have any resets on the 3-hour? Yeah, we do. Vite actually looks pretty damn decent above about 20 cents. Not too shabby. And the daily's above the mama. Not too shabby. Reset on the oscillators too. Shit. Vite doesn't look too terrible, man. And they moved it over to Binance, so that's cool. You don't have to trade it on the Vite platform. Cream Finance, really? Free coin. Well, you can tell it's free because it's only 0.00001 of a penny, so that's pretty much free. They nailed that one. Cream. What the hell is Cream? What is this crap? Man, Cream. No one cares about Cream. Terrible. Did Burger Token keep rallying today? Oh my god, it did. Ha! Man, so this came out. I was just like, dude, these stupid coins that are just coming out all the time on these exchanges. It's just like, oh yeah, this thing is probably gonna like everything's just. This is totally reminiscent of the latter part of 17, where like it didn't even matter. You just like make a new coin with like a name, and then it just auto pumps like out the gate, just whatever. It doesn't even matter. People aren't even reading it. They're just like, oh, it's new. I'm buying it. Oh, let's go, Tendies. And it's just hilarious that this thing just kept following through with that. It's just like, wow, 100%. Just in the, it's only been out for since May, really. But yeah, just kind of crazy, man. Crazy market we be in. LBC. Library is actually pretty cool. Oh, look at this. Bouncing off this nice consolidation zone. I like that for Confluence. Kind of sloppy here. It really needs to get back over like 22 cents, and then it'll start looking pretty sexy. Oh, yeah, Titcoin. Hell yeah, dude. I went all in on that, and now I live on the streets. My friend told me, though, that it was the one that was going to rule them all. He lied. Titcoin. Do you remember all the color coins back in the day? Like way back in the day, like 2014. That was the previous cycle. It was all about like black coin, red coin, yellow coin, white coin. It was all those, like literally every color that you could think of. Oh, look at Electronium rallying pretty hard. Not too shabby. Yeah, but whatever. Man, speaking of, let's see what red coin's doing, because I think you can buy it. Yep. Oh, look at red coin. Woo! Let's go, red coin. Look at it consolidating right here. Is it getting ready for another pamp? You can trade this as an American on Bittrex. They're like, oh, if it has no use case at all, then it's tradable. Red token, man. Let's look at it in a Satoshi pairing. That might be easier. Yeah, wow, Satoshi pairing actually looks pretty damn good. What the hell, dude? Get this shit out of here. Is this thing about to go bananas? Dude, the weekly is beast mode. 3-day beast mode. 2-day beast mode. Daily beast-ish mode. 3-hour boring mode. But man, those high time frames, dude. What? Look at this. This is how you trade. This is perfect. This is how you know an asset is, you go all in on it. Right here, you see that? Obviously, I'm totally joking. But, dude, red coin. Yield farm coins are specifically designed to auto pump. And so the only question is when to pull the ripcord. Yeah, man, I haven't really done a lot of that yield farming shit because there's so many failure points in those that it really scares me. Like, I just don't, there's like 5 failure points in just holding some yield stuff. And it's like if one part of that shit breaks down, it's like the whole infrastructure will just collapse so fast. I do like DeFi and all that stuff and like the tech on it, but it's just kind of like the new. It's like the new hype cycle from for this bull cycle compared to just general crypto-ness back in 2017. But like, yeah, I don't know. It's just a little bit freaky to me, and everybody's on it. And I mean, they're called, you know, things called like Pancake Swap and like Uni Swap with a unicorn, like 1 inch, or 1 inch is the unicorn. It's just kind of, I don't know if I'm ready for that risk appetite. I might just wait until the next cycle and like play with that more and see which one of those actually survive the coming bear market, which, you know, I'm not saying it's this month or next month or something, but it is inevitable that we will have a bear market. You know, one of my buddies that trades a lot, he's a slightly mentor of mine, and he's beast mode trader guy. Like, he's been trading 20 years straight, and he told me he's been doing 20% annually for like the last 20 years at minimum. And so he was really heavy into coins and and trading, and I just lost my damn train of thought. Shit. Well, I just derped the hell out of that. I don't know what the hell that was.
Bruh.
I don't know what the hell that was. It was just total brain fart there. Well, it happens. What are you gonna do? Oh, Pivx, that's an old one. What is Pivx doing? Oh, daily looks okay. 3R looks all right. Yeah, not as sexy. Not as sexy. Nope, 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 nope. Steak. Man, some of these are there's just so many stupid coins, dude. Yams. Like, holy crap, dude. It's just too much. It's just too much, man. Spark Point. What's Spark Point doing? Oh, this one had a decent chart the other day. Oh, it's starting to look okay. Daily is pretty trash, though, so whatever. Bondly, Hacking Token, Core. Oh, man. Let's see, what do you got? Yield Farm Coin. Oh, we already said that. I know them apart, and so this is a case where a little knowledge beats only TA just to avoid near scams. Yeah, it does a little bit. But I would argue, though, you don't really know anything about them because they don't have any kind of regulatory stuff. Like, they can say whatever the hell they want. So, I mean, if you're pretty tech oriented and or you know someone that works there or whatever, like, we really don't know, like, their intentions or anything. Like, I don't know how long you've been trading crypto, but man, there was so many projects in both cycles that everybody thought was the ones that will be there forever and they won't die or break down. And dude, like 80% of them are gone. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just being cautious, especially at the end of this hype cycle. Maybe I'd feel different if I got in a little bit earlier and put them in there, possibly. But even then, when my buddy was trying to get me into them late last year, I was just kind of like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I overthought it, and it was great because I know a lot of people have been making money, but it's really hard to digest these projects and know like how really legit they are. I mean, how many of these scam exchange tokens have gone under, dude? It's probably hundreds at this point. I mean, and I mean, I'm just scrolling through here, and a lot of these are just like, oh, something swap that, do this swap. There's just so much. Damn, Steam credits aren't there, or Steam dollars. Yeah, I mean, and kudos. I'm not saying it to be like, right or wrong thing. It's more just like, for my risk appetite, which is generally pretty high, I don't mind taking on some risk, but just with the super hype on it and all like the just connections where one part can fail and then it just kind of destroys the whole thing, like that, it's just kind of crazy. I don't know. Kudos though for making lots of money and stuff off of it. That's great, and also participating in it, man, too. So you're helping out the market, so that's also cool. Trying to put utility to this new sector here, kind of DeFi. Man, look, Salt actually did something. One of the bigger scam dudes back in the day actually is kind of rallying here. Not too shabby, Salt coin. Everyone was real salty about that shit. All right, you missed it all. What the hell, dude? You missed the whole thing. Yeah, you sure did. What the hell, Anthony? Yeah, you can read the smart contracts. Yeah, you totally can read the contracts, and what's in there is great. But the smart even no matter what's written in the smart contract, it doesn't matter if somebody fails on one end of providing liquidity and stuff. I'm not saying I don't like it or anything, but I'm also just very cautious because that is the newest hype cycle thing of this, or new hype of this cycle, and so I've just seen most coins from each cycle just don't come back around. I mean, almost no coin from 2014 besides like Doge and Some really stupid coins, red coin, white coin. I mean, most of those like don't exist anymore, you know. And they definitely don't have any luster or anything being built around them. That's for sure. Oh, look, Wow Narrow. You know that. Okay. So flip Monero over, flip the M's into W's, and you've got Wow Narrow. It's not even on anywhere on here. Oh man, that's just so stupid. Yeah, whatever. That's pretty hilarious too. Raiden. What the hell? What are your favorite yield farm coins, Rock? Like, what are your top 3 yield farm coins that you would list? I'm just real curious of those. Let me do a little experiment with them. If you give me, yeah, just give me like 2 or 3 of your favorite ones. Let's see here. Bread. Oh my gosh, bread token. I forgot about that one. What the hell? Dang. 63% pump followed by a full dump all within 6 hours. Dang, that's crypto. Gotta love crypto. A lot of volume coming in right here. Jeez. I can't imagine. Maybe it is. Oh, yeah, this thing has been rallying really hard. G-Bus. He said avoid all of them. All right, fair enough. That's kind of funny you're saying that. You're like, oh, screw that. It's like you love them, but you hate the yield farm coins. Oh. Doge, what are you doing? Let's see if it's going to do the damn thing. Dude. What the hell is wrong with my sinuses? Jesus Christ. I'm really sorry that I'm having to do that with the mic in and out or whatever, but it's a lot better than the noise that you would hear. That's for sure. Oh, look at this. Digital note. Digital notes. It's Fed coin. No, I don't know. It looks pretty bullish, though. It's a game, yes. It's more like Russian roulette. It's kind of what it's like, right? It's great, it's great. And see, that just bodes more onto what I was saying earlier about it's just the new hype of this cycle. And, you know, a lot of those are going to get totally burned. Just like, I mean, most of these coins are going to get totally freaking burned. So, but do we rally another 3 double or 500% from here? Yeah, that totally could happen. I actually have this weird feeling we're about to just go into stupid mega melt up mode here soonish and everything, and it's just like because everybody is kind of like, oh, everyone knows crypto crashes, and everyone's like, oh yeah, we got to look for the crash. There's gonna be a crash. And when is it? We better start selling. But man, like, what would be the most frustrating thing for people is if we just barely get any freaking selling at all and just keep rallying over and just go face melting, blood out of your eyes, just like, dude, this thing just doesn't stop. And you know, for like an example of that, we can just go back to NDX and we can go back in time to the 2000s, and we can see here in the latter part of the bubble, pretty much the last year or two, it literally was up every single week. I mean, it was up 80, like, just I'm kind of guessing here looking at the white candles, it's up like 80 something percent of the time every week. 4%, 5%, 5%, 3%, 5%, with little blips like, oh, there's a little 5%, there's a little 6% blip, but ultimately just face melting all the way up. I mean, for, you know, what is this, 500 days it went up 260%. Like, this, that's just insane. with no pullbacks. And everybody, like rational people, are like, oh yeah, we always come back into test structure and all that, but it's just like we didn't. I mean, especially in the latter and very end. I mean, this is kind of a slow grind right here, 30% for that year, but at the very end, the literally blow off top, we went almost 100% in 160 days. So half a year, we went up, we doubled on an index in half a year. So it's kind of crazy to think about, like, if we went into something like that again. And I do think that is more probable than people were probably giving it. Yeah, of course, we did rally super high out of this and whatever. But look, it's only been 100% only. It's only been 100% gain in a year. It's like, what the hell? But just as we just showed back over there, it was like 500 days, and it was almost 300%. So, it's just it's really tough. The market can stay irrational way longer than you can stay solvent. It's a cliche saying, but it is very, very true. All right, bitty bits, what are you doing? You like the legit DeFi sites? Yeah, I'm not saying it's not legit or anything. I definitely like it, and it's a really cool thing. And since we're not getting any yield and holding cash or anything like that, then yeah, I mean, it makes sense to put it there, but you're also taking like orders of magnitude more risk than keeping your money just in cash. You're also not going to make any money either keeping it in cash. I mean, maybe you can get 50 basis points over a year. Woo! After you lose even if you believed the Fed's inflation numbers at 2%-ish or whatever, it's like, oh, yeah, let me get 50 basis points, so now I still lost purchasing power over the year. Thanks. That was great. Thanks. So terrible. It's like they're forcing people to take that risk. Hey, which isn't that terrible. I think everybody needs to learn how to do some trading. Doesn't mean you have to do day trading or watch it every day or whatever, but yeah, everybody should kind of learn how to manage some money. That's one thing they do not teach in Americas. At least maybe some other places, but I know America is just absolute terrible for money education, financial education. Even if you have a degree in finance, it's like pretty much still almost pointless. All right, let's see here. Weeklies, whatever. Futures about to... Oh, they did already just reopen, so let's see what that's doing. I can't believe that. Holy shit, that means I've been on for 3 hours almost. Yep. You remember those days? We had a little spare cash. Yeah. Oh, okay, I didn't know you were a tech CEO at some point. You talking about back in the 2000s? Yeah, I wasn't old enough to really trade. I mean, I was old enough to trade, but I was super young buck in high school and shit, so I had saw some people trading, but I was just like, oh, whatever. I gotta go party and drink and do drugs and shit. Yeah, screw my future. Who cares about that? That's something I will be instilling in my son hardcore. He's gonna start learning how to trade as soon as he understands some numbers and can read numbers. And even before that, sometimes I'll sit with him when I'm looking at charts and tell him stuff. Hopefully he can turn into a better trader than me before he's even before he can drive. That would be great. That would be so cool. Teach him all about that risk, baby. Alrighty then. Let's see. I think that's about it. It's almost time to go get my kid. Maybe. What? Oh, cool. I'm getting kid delivery. Well, I can't drive anyway, so most everything is like that. Almost all my crypto is earning decent interest. All that is due to DeFi. Yeah, that's true. You also don't have to put it in DeFi, though, to get really good interest. I mean, Coinbase doesn't now. I mean, pretty much all the big exchanges do pretty decent interest. What's like the highest interest you're getting? Because I think Coinbase does... Most of their shit's around like 5 to 7% or something. Hell, even if just putting it in Tether, I think you can get like 4 or 5% a year. So that, I mean, that's pretty cool. And I don't really have any concerns about Tether at all. So that's probably safe. I would like to do that, move some stuff over there, and I likely will move some crap to do Tether and USDC interest when I really start seeing this market have some more signs of weakness. And that would be like weeklies getting below the 21 EMA. Then that's when I really start flipping and turning off the bullish bias. Let's see here. Oh, man, come on, Bitcoin. Let's break out of this trend line this time. You had a deep, deep test into the 30s. Ooh, the pressure is on, bitty bits. What you gonna do, baby? Except for ETH. ETH says, hey, F you in the face. I don't care about anything except moons. Look at this damn thing, dude. Oh, my God. Pump. Are we literally about to go up to the next target? Oh my God. Like, dude. I trimmed some ETH last night. About like 30% of what I had. And it's just like, oh, don't do that. It's like, what the hell? Yeah, that's true. That's a good point, Rock. They're using the contracts as well. Yeah, well, shit. Maybe that makes me more scared, too, because, man, so many loop. But where else do you get interest? Fuck, I don't know, man. I'm really conflicted about that whole thing. I just don't like the gaps and the holes and some of the stuff that the bottom can fall out fairly easily. And at least what I've kind of researched, I could be completely wrong about that. I'm not no super smart technical guy and read all these white papers and shit or whatever, but so maybe it's a lot safer than it seems. But from like when I looked into it months ago, last year, shit, I was just kind of like, maybe later. And here we are now, and all those things are freaking to the moon. Well, I guess what's not to the moon though, to be fair. Let's see here. God, Bitcoin dominance, dude. What the hell? Just murder fest, dude. This is kind of interesting because look where we were in the last cycle before the bear market really kicked in. Dominance on Bitcoin went to about the lowest. Actually, the lowest it ever went to, around 40%, and we're only 7% away from that right now. Now, is the market regime changing a little bit? Altcoins are getting a little bit more love. Yeah, that's definitely part of the thing going on here. But man, if it has any correlation to the history, you know, we're getting real close to, like a cautious zone. I mean, and this is pretty brutal selling here. Yeah, it does, and that's one of the things that is freaking scary because this leverage, all this 100x and stuff. I mean, that's so easily able to be just rug pulled on your ass, like you said earlier about it's a game. You got to get in early and get out before the dump. So, yeah, kudos. Like I said, man, that's great. Sometimes, you know, I do think it would have been nice to put some of my capital over there, but just. Hey, it is what it is. Can't do it all. Yeah, that's so crazy. Yeah, and plus, dude, nobody does leverage like that anywhere. Like, in any traditional shit, dude, like, no one even comes close to, like, 100x. I mean, that's suicide, pretty much. I mean, you might as well just light your money on fire to look cooler, at least. I mean, because it's literally like a 1% move on 100x and you blow up. Like, crypto does 1% moves on cracked time frames like all the time. It's just so crazy. I just don't know if that's sustainable long term. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe all the noobs will keep just doing 100x leverage and paying you interest, and it'll just keep going. Hell, there's a lot of degens out there. So there's probably a plethora of degens and maybe an unlimited amount too. So there's that. Yeah, we got a little mama support right here at 45%. Maybe we get a little stall in there, but man, this is pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. I feel like I wanted to talk about something today, but can I make a note for it? Let's see. Let me look at my notes. Nope. Well, I don't think that there's anything else to talk about. I mean, I'm sure there is. I'm sure I could muster up something. It's not like I have a problem talking. That's for sure. If anyone knows me personally, they will definitely attest to that. Yeah, just looking okay. Just everything's all right. Just watching this gold. Let's go gold, man. This is the trade I really want to start pumping off this low here. Look, we came right to the underbelly of the trend line. This previous trend line break. Broke it out. Market, they tricked everybody. Oh, God, the trend line broke. Watch out. It's going to break down. This shook out one of my good trader friends. He's like, oh, I'm not touching gold until it goes to 1,500. I'm like, dude, what kind of... You can't do analysis like that. Like, don't do that, man. Like, I've noticed a lot of people do that. They try to predict. I hate that term, predictions. What's your prediction for the end of the year? What's it like, dude? You don't know shit. Like, no one knows. That's just total guessing. Like, there's no way to quantify that and trade off of like some guesses. You know, like, I just don't understand. Like, people in crypto, like I've talked about like on this channel a lot. They'll be like, oh, it's a head and shoulders. They'll be like, dude, look, this is a head and shoulders. It's happening right here. It's the left shoulder. And then it's going to do like this. And I'm like, bro, like, what? Wait till it goes like 90% at least, and then you can start maybe identifying it. But, yeah, just this prediction stuff is crazy. I mean, just one of my really good friends talks about predictions all the time. And I'm like, dude, plan, don't predict. Just prepare, don't predict. Like, you don't know what's going to happen. It only takes one trader to fuck your trade up. One person. That's it. That's all it takes to bust your trade. So just plan. Just have, all right, what if it goes to here? Do I like that risk? Cool. And what am I kind of looking for the target on the upside? You know, and you can leave those open-ended too if you're just riding some EMAs, kind of doing a trailing stop style target for momentum. Yeah, that's totally cool, but you know, just saying like, oh, I don't like gold here. I'm waiting until it goes to 1,500. Like, that is just that's not TA. That's just like hopium or something. Could it go to 1,500? Yeah, absolutely it could. But, you know, is it just going to do that because that's where you want to buy it? No, definitely not. Definitely not. Well, in a way that you said that, Rock, about the interest going to the over-leveraged traders after kind of balling on that for a second. In a way, I kind of actually do like that it's taken that over-leverage from crazy traders. Because it's like, hey, they're almost just giving their money away anyway. They're like, oh, yeah, I'm going to go long and then just use my liquidation for my stop. And it's like, what the hell? Like, that's degen max right there. That's for sure. Oh, don't get it twisted either. I have gotten liquidated before trading futures, and more than once. So it's not like I'm immune to that or anything. But I don't trade futures that often anymore, especially on crypto. Trading futures on crypto is pretty dangerous just because of the volatility on them. Well, and shit, to be real, trading futures on ES, unless you got quite a bit of money, I mean, it's $50 a point. So 1 point is $50. Just 1 point. So from 41.83 to 41.84 is $50. And how often does that happen? Even on crack time frames, you can see our regular range is about 5 points right now. If we zoom out a little bit on the 3 hour, you can see it's about 20 points on the high end. So oh my god, my sister's in town with her stupid dog. Sorry, total sidetrack. She just sent me a text. She can't come over here now with my broken foot. Those dogs are pieces of shit. They're just such bad dogs, dude. They just plow over everything and bleh. All right. Let's see. XLM was not holding 55 cents very well. Let's go look at it. XLM, you being a little bitch? What are you doing, XLM? I mean, yeah, it is. What do you mean? What's wrong with it? Just because of this one little candle? Are you on crack time frames? You might be on crack time frames. I mean, it's close. It did dip below here, though, so that does kind of suck. But zoom out. Crack time frames are not the place to do most of your analysis, or really that much at all. Yeah, I mean, it's holding the 21 EMA, though, right here, which is at about, 54. And, you know, when I'm saying prices like that, you always got to give a little bit of wiggle room. It's never that hard, like, just fast, just, man, it's 55, that's it. Especially in crypto, you definitely got to give some wiggle room. But, yeah, I mean, you have lost all the momentum on this 3 hour that closed earlier during the stream, actually, because it's been a long-ass time. But I mean, on the daily, it's still okay. It's above the mama, so that's nice. I mean, if you wanted to give yourself a little bit of room, you probably can go to about 52 cent handle, and that'd be okay. But yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's as long as it's on the EMAs and above this box and the 200. I mean, it's all right. Not too shabby if XRP starts rolling over. Yeah, XRP looks a little bit heavier to me because you have dominance on the 3 hour DMI for the last few candles now. So XRP actually looks a little bit heavy. Man, dude, Ethereum, what the hell? Oh, what do y'all think? Is it going to 4,500 this week? Is it happening? I need to start doing polls. I need to figure out how to do polls in here. Does anyone know of a good poll website to do like free, cheap, easy little polls? I guess cheap is free. But yeah, I'm curious if anyone knows about that. I could probably just Google it and find one. But maybe y'all know of one that y'all like to use for some poll action. Yeah, dude, this is just so stupid. Like, Ethereum! Vitalik is coming for Bitcoin's blood. It really is, dude. This thing, I don't see why it wouldn't go to the next target at this point. Like, holy crap, dude. Yeah, I'll probably I'll probably add to my Ethereum if we get any pullbacks into the EMAs here. The only crazy thing, though, oh my gosh, actually on the daily, look how far away it is from just the 10 simple. It's 20% away from a short-term moving average. And that is probably the highest it's been in this rally. I'm going to guess that that's true. Let's see. Yep, there. Maybe this one right here, possibly. That's close, 15%. Maybe right here. Nope. Oh, I was almost there. Cause I'm in. Yeah, about almost right here on this candle right here before it rolled over. But it didn't. I mean, it kept going through. But oh, probably right here too. Yep. Here's another one where it had a little pullback as well into the 21 daily. Oh my gosh. This looks like another one. Almost 17%. And there's another 20 that had a daily dump to it, but ended up closing right back up on it. Yeah, so we're a little extended on Ethereum historically, just on a daily price action scale. There's not many times that it's been over 10% or over 20% from the 10 simple. So if history is any kind of show for that, we probably are looking for a pullback into the 10 simple here at some point. Which, if it just goes a couple more days, maybe it can get sexy and get up next to the trend line and just pull back into the trend line. That would actually be kind of bullish if we just kind of rally and stay up here and let it catch up. But still pretty damn extended. How about the weekly? How extended is the weekly? Oops. Ah, dang it, Bobby. Dang, 40%. Yeah, we're about 40%, so we're on that high end too. But you can see here, it got 50% above it, and just kept going. So there's about a 40%, and it did get follow through. It's close. It's more like this one, then just went sideways for a while. Yes, I mean it's definitely frothy, but hey, y'all know how blue sky breakouts work. It's bullish until it ain't. So. As long as it's riding these short-term 21s and 10 on the 3-hour, sure ain't no reason to get bearish on it. Oh, damn it, Bobby. Oh, yeah, dude. My friend just texted me. He might still be in here. Maybe. We were going to hang out today, but he's all effed up. Yeah, dude, a lot of people I've been noticing are, like, sick and stuff. Even some people I watch on, like, YouTube are have, like, really scratchy voices and are super congested. And it's kind of interesting. My mom just was kind of sick for a while. My son got a little throat thing. My throat's been dry. I don't feel bad or anything, but it's been dry, but I got lots of mucus. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. I wonder how my roommate feels, because he usually is pretty sensitive to some allergy stuff. Huh. Yep, Bull said, bitch, fuck your doji. Don't even care about it. Just rallied right past it. Right past it. I mean, and that's like literally what? Dude, that's just like the last hour. This is just bananas. Is that adding a total too? Yeah, this is probably mostly from ETH. Actually, what is ETH's market cap now? Doesn't it have it on here? I thought it did. Market, days, range. No, it doesn't. I thought this usually does. Oh, man, look at this performance stats. Yay! Oh, I thought it did. I guess it does not. Well, let's go find out. We can find that out real fast. Jeez, look at the volume today, guys. Woo! $500 billion in volume today. That is impressive. That's a lot of volume, man. That's a lot of people trading on the coins. Ethereum, wow, 400 billion. So coming up on $500 billion. What are the chances that Bitcoin passes? I'm sorry, Ethereum passes Bitcoin in market cap in this bull cycle? What do y'all think the chances are of that? Dude, wow, Binance Coin, what the fuck? It's over 100 billion. How is it number 3? Dude, Binance Coin is beast mode, dude. I bought a little bit of that too on the dip. On that mid-April dip here. Around 450, but Jesus Christ, dude. This is just ridiculous. Selling that Doge. Mr. Travis be dumping that Doge, huh? Let's see. You selling the Doge? Yeah, I mean, hey, we got some profit. This isn't the worst area to trim some, because, I mean, you're just at kind of resistance zone right now. while it digests maybe this new found base, like we were just talking about earlier in the stream. Is it's so funny that it's kind of happening live here. If we can come back above this, which we have already, and just float around it and confirm that like 40-ish cents is now support. Shit, dude, that would be so bullish on Doge. I would be very shocked if we didn't hit 60 cents this week if it does that. Yeah, so all right, let's see. Well, my son's going to be here very shortly, so do put in any kind of ticker you want me to go look at before I sign off here in about 5 or so minutes, or as Mr. Travis would say, the next 2 hours. No, but it won't be that. Not this time, buddy. Let's see. Gold, what are you doing? Are you going to chill up here like this? Oh, yeah, let's do that. Let's chill at the top end of this candle range right along these here. Oh, that would be so sexy. And let these EMAs catch up. I would love to see that for bullishness on. Oh, and then the weekly, man, we might have the first week try to close above the 21 weekly MA, and that has been since, oh, shit, last year was the last time that happened. So let's see, gold. Let's go, gold. Maker, I'm going to look at the maker taker fees. Oh my God, thos. Well, it's doing very well today. Getting a little rejection so far on the 3 hour, but hey, daily looks phenomenal. Weekly is just stupid retard bull mode right now. I mean, I wouldn't be buying this right now. No way, no way, no way, Jose. I had an awesome 3 hour setup right here, though, a couple of days ago, regaining all the exponentials and the DMI. And I mean, this was a beautiful 3 hour setup from a couple of days ago. I feel like we might have talked about it on the stream. I didn't buy any, though, like a special ed person riding that short bus, crypto short bus. But wow, even got bullish back over here. Wow, look at that on the daily, April 3rd on this consolidation. This daily had a super sexy setup in mid-April. And it literally defied the sell-off for the most part. Just riding up its EMAs like the power Jesus, man. Jeez, man. Wow, maker. I wouldn't be touching this, though. I'd still ride it if I was in it, though. I would still probably hold most of it as long as it's holding above like 5,500. It's crazy. This is more expensive than Ethereum. Okay, whatever. Let's go weekly. Yeah, weekly is not really giving us much. Yeah, about 5,500, and as long as it's kind of riding up the 21 and 10 simple, I don't see any reason to really be concerned about this if you're holding it. Yeah, I mean, that's about it for that. Sub 55, maybe start getting concerned. And that's just today. You know, this does change. Like, if you ask me in 2-3 days and this keeps kind of drifting up, then these EMAs and structure will be different. It could be ratcheted up to like 6K by then or whatever. But right now it's at about 55 and about 5K flat-ish. And anything back below 5K flat is pretty ugly. Yeah, and you got the weekly close, too, and open from there. So, yeah, 5K. That's like the floor on this guy for me. Jeez, just beast mode run, though. Look at this. 2,000 up almost 300%, even on a $2,000 item here. Tradable. Very sexy our daily reset here. I mean, pretty nice. But, yeah, like I said, won't be touching that guy. Not right now. No, sir. I really want Mama Bear to get its ass back over 60K. 59K probably will start doing it for me, but 60K, dude. Stop being a bitch, Mama Bear, and show Unicorn Shirt Man what's up. Be like, hey, you're vaporware, bro. I'm real. We'll see what happens, though. It's still got some work to do. We've been looking for the daily reset for a week plus now. See if we can finally get it this week, which we possibly can. If we get some decent rallying. It's going to have to happen pretty soon, though. It's gonna have to happen pretty much by Friday for this week anyway. And I guess that kind of sounds stupid, of course, by this week because it's the end of the week is Friday. But if not, then we're going to start, because the end of the week is what? The 7th? So that's like right here-ish in the middle of the camp. Man, shit, it actually almost has into next week, too, to be able to do it. So sooner the better, though. That would be nice for some confluence. Everything else is just ripping face off right now. So let's get the shit going, Mama Bear. You got the liquidation break. You made a higher high. Let's make an even low, slightly higher low on body basis and even tail basis. So let's get it in. You can do it. All right, guys. I think that's going to wrap it up for me. Much love. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I think I'm almost breaking a record today with my stream time. And I almost have no dropped frames. Amazing. It finally held up good. So final wrap up. Bitcoin, I guess we kind of just did that. As long as it's holding this 55K area, looks great. Really want to see that daily get back up over 60. And we almost had the test today. Look at that. Right at 59,000, which is that major resistance area, is actually 59. I mean, maybe that's splitting hairs to 60, but... So 59, let's see if it's just a little retest, liquidation break for some continuation. That would be beautiful setup for a lot of those other coins that we were looking at earlier in this list that had some decent 3-hour openings. They just need a little bit more confirmation on the daily. So if Bitcoin can do that, I would look for those others to follow through. And Ethereum's just some blue sky, stupid up mode. It's bullish as F until it's not. And, I mean, just 3 hours, I'm going to be looking at this as long as it's kind of riding up the 21 EMA. Don't really have any issues with it. The biggest thing is it is about 20% away from its daily 10 simple. And when we scrolled back a little bit in time, that's happened a few times. And most of the time within a week, it did have a test back into the 10 and 21 EMAs. So, or 10 simple and 21 EMA. So let's see if we kind of get that. Maybe provide a little re-entry in this super froth. And until then, I'll see y'all guys tomorrow. And thanks for tuning in. And that's it. Much love. Peace. I'm going to go hang out with the kiddo. I'll see y'all guys mañana. Holla, holla.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, that dang old internet, man, you just go on there and point and click, get in there, talk about www.com, and you got then that naked chicks on there, man. You go click, 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 click. It's real easy, man.